It's another milestone for us tonight on Born to Watch. It's our 200th episode. Who would have thought that when Gow and I did the instant reaction for Top Gun that 199 episodes later we'd be here still. So tonight deserves something special, something monumental, a movie that epitomizes us as semi-successful podcasters. And I could think of nothing better than the almost autobiographical Boogie Nights for Born to Watch.
Wow.
Set against the 70s and 80s porn industry, Boogie Nights is both hilarious and disturbing almost at the same time. An amazing ensemble cast and incredibly directed by Paul Thomas Anderson in only his second film. Boogie Nights is what they would call in the old sort of days, the shit.
Yep.
The cast is full of relative newcomers, with Burt Reynolds and Julianne Moore being the only real stars. What transpires over the 155 minutes could be PTA's greatest achievement. Could be. Tonight, we strap on our roller skates and celebrate 200 episodes with the whole team. G-Man, how are you?
Great. That intro was almost as long as the movie. That was well done.
Well, I add a little bit of extra whenever Dan's on because I know he doesn't like me talking so much.
Yeah. 200 ago when we did that, I reckon.
And we fucked up for the first time.
That first one, I was a bit like Dana Carvey in
Wayne's World.
In Wayne's World, when he's in front of the camera and he gets left there to host it, and he's like, hold on.
You've come so far, Gil. You're like Dirk Diggler. You've come so far.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Damo, you good?
Oh, I know what you're getting at. What is it? A 5 or a 10? What do you want?
Well, no, tell me.
I'm good.
Just save that for the show.
Pretty obvious.
Well, you know, I'm glad you got the memo about us dressing exactly the same.
Oh no, we're twins. But your Canadian mate used to be a $2 guy.
Yeah.
He was ripping
Roy.
himself off like 15, 20 years later.
Okay, couple differences between Roy and Dirk. Roy never got hard in front of us.
Okay. Well, there's a couple $3 there. Yeah.
Okay, and he never pulled his dick.
Okay, then there's the 5.
There you
Yeah,
go.
okay.
So I think the $2 is fair.
Okay.
Just for a glance. Joining us up on the land for the 200th episode, and we'll get to about how many he's done shortly. Dan, welcome back.
I can't believe those two have jumped straight in with my 1-2 punch. I was going to talk about how much you lick yourself out hasn't changed a lot. In fact, it's increased by a factor of 67% based on that 7-hour opening monologue. And then I was going to talk in the travels about how Gal and I, came across our own 5 or 10 in Canada back in the travels. You've stolen 2 of my stories, but I've got plenty more where that came from. Side note, I came across a photo of myself working recently where I was shot side on doing some emceeing at an event. Oh my God. I thought the cunts had photoshopped my nose. It's fucking enormous. I never get to see it side on. It's really big.
You need to start giving us the respect that we deserve. Because having to look at your head for the last nearly 40 years.
Nah, front on it's all right, but side on, holy shit.
Side on's your weakness. It's his weakness.
Now you realise why your daughters stand up close to you when it's raining.
They do have a couple of caves to shelter in.
They always stand on the leeward side.
But yes, I'm very excited to be part of the 200 episodes, and I'm very interested to hear how many of those I've done.
So what a good segue, Daniel. What a good segue. Let's start by celebrating all the hosts of Born to Watch. Okay. And we'll probably cue a little bit of emotional music in the background.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Nice.
So from the bottom to the top, we'll start with our special guests. Joining us for one episode has been Belle.
Oh, all right.
The Perp.
Yep.
Really Jeff from MCU's Bleeding Edge. Middle-aged movie guys have joined us. We did The Princess Bride with them. And, of course, Canadian Chris.
Yep.
We did Red Dawn, which was a great episode. Now, 2 episodes. Now, we're getting close to Dan. But 2 episodes. Maddie Beer Geek.
Yeah, nice.
And Megan.
Right.
All right, has done 2
Moggy
episodes.
202.
Yeah, Moggy 202. Now 4 episodes. The light refractor himself, the world's best look back actor. Croaksy.
Yep.
4 episodes. 5 episodes. Strangles.
Right.
7 episodes. Bones.
Oh, 7
Slowing
episodes.
down that many.
He's done 7.
Wow.
14 episodes.
The work experience kid.
Will the Workie. And he's not far away from his Greek anniversary.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
That's at
impressive.
18.
That's a milestone.
That's at 18.
That'll
Now,
be on his resume.
they're all our special guests. That's all we've had. So we love you all. We thank you all for being part of the journey.
Do we love Strangles? Like, what do we say? We love him.
You love him.
And I'm forgetting DJ Paul Glasby.
Oh, yeah, he's done a few.
He's done 3.
Yeah.
He's done 3. So we'll
the
slip
cutting
him in
room
there.
floor.
How could we forget about him?
Yeah.
Attractive English man, bearded, strong. Now, let's talk about the actual hosts of the show. The 4 of us. And we're going to flip it, and we'll go from top to bottom.
Okay.
Can we guess top?
Top at a 100%. 200 episodes is the captain.
Yep. That's
All
right. I captain my captain.
This is it, the captain. Now, coming in second at 141 episodes
Ooh, has to be back
is
down.
the G-Man.
I was going to say 150, but that's close.
141.
Oh,
That's
you
141.
Oh, yeah.
Now, coming in third
I'm just getting close.
is Damo
Oh.
Oh!
with 106 episodes.
Wow, raise the bat.
Oh! Raise the bat indeed.
And coming in 4th place is one of the original members of the trio that we started this with 105 episodes.
Oh!
Goodness.
I cracked the 100. You didn't even tell me I cracked the 100.
I didn't know either.
It's all right. Mate,
Raise the bat.
just do it
Yeah.
now. Congratulations, gents.
Yeah.
So thank you for being part of the journey. We most of us have a lot of fun each week. Some of us have a lot of fun every 3 out of 4 weeks, and some of us have a lot of fun 1 in every 7.
Not that much fun.
Morgs doesn't have a lot of fun before he gets on. Then by the end, he's got half a bar.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I've got half a gauge roads in my gillet, and I'm sweet.
what about Morgs on the Digglers?
That's a big
Yeah.
can.
That's a hell of
Yeah.
a can.
Okay.
That's a hell of a
Gauge
can.
Road
Okay.
Special Edition.
We are, of course, Born to Watch, the movie podcast where we don't take ourselves or the movies too seriously, Damo, unless.
It's during the Snorbs Report.
And looking forward to tonight.
Well, I've had to, really come up with something a bit different
Okay, good.
because this is another almost full-length Snorbs Report
It
movie.
is.
Yeah,
First half is anyway.
yeah,
The Snorbs speak for themselves.
they do. Well,
There's-
as I say, every Snorb tells a story.
That's
It's,
right.
it's amazing.
Every Snorb has its own story.
Overs and unders. Fuck. Again. 1997 movie,
Are we
29.
doing overs and unders for this segment?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know. Overs and unders 3. We're overs. 1997, 29 years old. I'm going to be conservative. 10. I'm going to start with you, G. Overs and unders 10.
I'd say I'm under 10. I watched this in full not long after it first came out. But I think since then, most of the watches I've had until this were just like 3/4 watches, like it'd be on and I'd put it on
Yeah.
because it's always something you can watch. But rewatching it the other night, I was, the very first scenes and the very last scenes were things that I didn't remember a lot of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reckon about 10 times.
Okay. All right. Damo, where do you sit?
I saw it at the movies.
Yep, so did I.
Then I watched it probably 2 years ago, and then the other night. So I'm on 3.
It's pretty good for you, though.
Yeah, I suppose so.
A movie of this ilk, though, it's right up your alley.
Oh, I don't think it is.
I think there's elements of it that
Well, there
just
are
scream
elements that
Damien Giles.
Elements that absolutely do. There
Yeah.
really are. Yep.
There's 2 elements.
There's about 4 elements in this show.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a bit of a Frankenstein.
Yeah. Okay.
There's different components to it.
Well, it's 2 completely different movies.
Well, I reckon there's 4.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
hearing your break that down. Dan, overs and unders of 10. Do you remember when you first saw it?
Don't remember when I first saw it, but it's been in my life a long time, and I've seen it more than 10 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I saw it at the movies. I've seen this heaps. This was a go-to movie of mine. a perfect movie to put on the background. Goes for 2.5 hours. You can flit in and out of it. It's a lot of, I think it's a lot of individual scenes.
Yes.
So you can actually just come into the movie and go, oh shit, it's this bit. It's that bit.
Definitely.
You know, and so I think that's what's really cool about it. And that's a lot of PTA movies are like that. This is probably the one that is the most like that, though. But yeah, I'd be 30, easy 30, comfortably 30. I've watched it 3 times this year.
We're in January.
No, sorry,
February.
I've watched it 3 times in the last 12 months.
Right.
Yeah, 3 times in the last 12 months. G-Man, why don't you tell us about Boogie Nights?
In 1977, sex was safe, pleasure was business, and business was a boom.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, there's another one. Everyone has one special thing.
Oh,
mate, he's got 13 of them.
You really?
An epic-sized story about the adult film business in the 1970s at San Fernando Valley. Boogie Nights breaks convention and delivers sex, drugs, violence, and unexpected tenderness. It is a classic backstage tale told through the rise and fall of Dirk Diggler and an extended family of filmmakers who try to elevate the porn film to artistic heights. As exhilarating and moving as it is hilarious and daring, with Boogie Nights we know we're not just watching episodes from disparate lives, but a panorama of recent social history rendered in bold, exuberant colours.
Oh, Jesus.
I think so. Damo, you're the one that generally leans into this is a romance.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a romance.
No, this is not a love story.
This is a family movie. This is a movie about family in some instances.
Well, you got Amber Waves, the mom.
I got a lot on Amber.
Roll Girl, the daughter.
Yeah, well, but none of them are actually related. But they are a family.
It's a family,
they are
though.
a family. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, we'll get there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to watch the trailer while Dan eats his dinner, and that should kill a bit more time for that. And we'll be back. So enjoy the trailer, people.
Scoff it down.
Everyone's given one special thing, right? Everyone's blessed with one special thing. I want you to know I plan on being a star. A big, bright, shining star.
Eddie Adams from Torrance.
Yep.
Jack Horner, filmmaker. I make exotic pictures.
There we go.
Wow.
What do you think?
Had a real disco feel more than anything else.
It relies very heavily on the 70s aspect of that trailer. There's not a lot of the 80s.
No.
Well, it doesn't go into the storyline a lot.
It could have been
obviously.
bloody Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
With a bit of nudity. I mean, the way that clip sort of looked.
Yeah. Do you want to see the movie after seeing the trailer?
I must have, because I went to the movies to see it.
You went to see it because we all knew that Mark Wahlberg had a huge cock and he was going to get it out.
No, yeah, maybe, yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's that. I don't know. Yeah. I wasn't, side dick wasn't sort of controlling my life back then.
It's full frontal dick.
Yeah, I know.
There's nothing side about it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they do a
Which
really
is
good...
a shame.
It is a missed opportunity.
Like Morgs, his weakness is his side of his head.
Profile.
But some strength is his...
Oh, no, Dan's weakness also is his side dick.
He's almost Dan Diggler with that honker.
Dan Diggler. Critical thinking. IMDb rates Boogie Nights 7.9 out of 10. Certified fresh 91% on the tomato meter with an 89% popcorn meter.
Wow.
0% on the cryometer.
Yeah. Well.
I don't feel sorry for any of the characters.
Neither do I. Yeah.
So in order to cry, there needs to be an element of you need to feel sorry for.
I'll tell you where it was the saddest bit was his home life at the beginning.
Horrendous.
With his mum.
His mum
is his dad was just that was sad.
It was sad.
Was it his dad or was it a boyfriend?
No, it was the dad.
It was his dad who was just like, I can't say anything. She's just a mental case.
Yeah, 'cause I couldn't remember. I just got the impression he was like the boyfriend.
No, it's the dad.
And then he was just trying. He obviously was saying something to her to get him out of the house.
Yeah.
She ended up getting rid of him.
No, that's dad who knows better than to step in. For
Yeah, that's right.
He's
He's just like, okay, I'll just get.
Got a question about her in question time.
Yep.
IMDb equals 7.9. Movies we have done that rate 7.9 on IMDb. E.T.
Right.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, come on.
Iron Man,
Wow.
Avatar.
Wow.
That's a real demo list there. It's a real demo list.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes, 91%. Here's movies we have done that have rated 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jurassic Park, Edge of Tomorrow, Misery,
Okay.
The Nice Guys,
Oh, well, they're kind of similar.
Gallipoli.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
And Damo, here's another Damo movie, Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
I mean, seriously, remember when you brought that out? Because that
We-
is just dog shit.
We absolutely smashed that movie.
That should be, yeah.
I don't think I've even seen that one.
Don't watch
Well,
it, Gal. Don't watch any
no,
of the sequels.
Go and watch it because you'll just be.
Don't. It's terrible.
Yeah.
G-Man, couple of reviews here. Should I go to you or should I?
You should.
Which one do we want?
Well, I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know.
Oh, hang
It's
on.
gotta come to
What's
me.
sports bet? What's
It's got to
yeah.
come. It's got to come to me. Good.
Good.
Oh,
Oh,
bloody-
geez.
I thought
That
he
was
going
paying.
bad.
That
I
was
thought he
paying
was going
$7
bad.
Yeah, it went
fifty.
bad last week. You thought I was going to double up.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
No.
Okay, the good review.
Incredible pick.
I flipped you for real.
Incredible pick.
Emmanuel Levy from Variety. Considering the potentially explosive nature of this yarn set in the porn world, Anderson's strategy is remarkably non-judgmental and non-sensationalistic, largely due to his love and respect for all the characters and his impressive storytelling skills.
Right.
I think there's an element of judgment in this movie.
Well, there is
Of
for
the lifestyle
for the bank
choices?
manager.
No, but I think also like he doesn't shy away from the bad side of it, which means that you are
I think you see all of the characters and all of the issues they face, and they're all different ones, whether it's Amber Waves and a daughter, whether it's Dirk or Eddie running away from his home life.
Yep.
Yeah, they've all got a story.
There's a lot of stories.
Yeah,
There is
and
lots
that's
of
it. Everyone's got a
stories.
different background, and they're kind of like a whole group of people with no family that are coming together to become a family,
unit,
in a weird sort of way.
definitely okay. Bad review. Joe Holman of the St. Louis Dispatch. So with Luke's homeland.
Oh, okay.
Anderson's greatest achievement may be that he tells a sex story without being sexy. Wholly appropriate for a business that sells the sizzle while spoiling the steak and that sometimes steals people's souls by confusing motion with emotion.
You know, that's not that bad. It's kind of a little bit accurate. There's a
Yeah.
lot of this is not that sexy a movie at all.
I don't think it's sexy at all.
Yeah, that's right. And it's the porn industry.
I got a fat when Eddie was rooting Amber Waves for the first time, and there was the side schmorbs. I was pretty
Okay.
pretty into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
I can do it again, Jack, if you want to.
okay. Let's go again. Look, I think I sort of agree that it's not really sexy, but for us, sort of middle-ish aged men, a set of young snorbs is going to light the fire.
Oh, look. That adds so much to the movie. Yeah.
It does. It certainly does. G-Man, ordinary people.
Well, large ensemble cast here, so we'll get through this quickly.
I bet you we
that'll
don't.
devastate morgues, but we'll go.
No, I put forward my case midweek to get rid of all your sections, Cow, and Whitey said no.
I did see that.
Oh, that's right. I put it in our group thread. Sorry.
Yeah. Very, very subtle of you. Look, this is at the start of Marky Mark's actual career. He just come out of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Yeah.
Feel the
He just done
vibration. Feel it.
Just done-
Feel it.
Feel it. He was in the step-by-step video.
With his brother.
Well,
Yeah.
Donnie.
is he in that
He's in the
film?
video,
He's a
yeah.
dancer.
He was also in MC Hammer's Too Legit to Quit.
Oh my god.
video.
Really?
Yeah, so he was really killing it. And then he did the Renaissance Man and the Basketball Diaries, smaller roles. Then he was with Fear with Reese Witherspoon.
Oh,
in
he's such a
96.
fuckwit in Fear.
Yeah. And then then it comes to this, and this is probably his biggest breakout role. I mean,
Oh,
I think he's
100%.
a name, but he's a name not of movies yet.
What about his Calvin Klein ads? Oh,
Well, that's what I mean.
massive.
Yes, but he was a
But that was
actor.
his Marky
he was
Mark.
He was a model,
Yeah.
and then he was in the videos. This is more than the acting career comes. So this is probably his first big stamp. And then
Yep.
from here he goes pretty big. The big hit, Three Kings, The Perfect Storm, Rockstar, And then The Departed, he gets an Oscar nom.
Oh, Dignan.
Shooter, one of the great movies. Shout out to Sloane. We've done that one. The other guys with Terry Hoyts.
Unbelievably good.
And then the one he did was The Fighter with Mickey Ward, and he got another Oscar nom for that. Fantastic movie.
Dan, I'm going to go to you on this.
Go.
Is Mark Wahlberg a good actor?
He is in this. He does a very good job. I know that there's a lot of contention about whether Paul Thomas Anderson selected him because he's not that bright and would therefore carry over some character traits that poor old Eddie has and Dirk Diggler has throughout. I don't buy into that. I think he does an incredible job in this. I think so much so that there should have been some Oscar buzz about him that year. I think this is a very, very strong performance. I'll talk a little bit about it later, but it wasn't Paul Thomas Anderson's original idea to have it so focused on Dirk. But I think that in the edit, it really came through that he was a massive star and did an incredible job in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's great. I think he does a really good job. I think he's excellent in the second half of the movie
He
when
can
he's
Yeah.
dealing with his
Yeah,
demons.
he can play that, but he can play that sort of simplistic character very well. He does really. Is it in The Big Hit as well, where he's the hitman,
Yeah,
but he's kind of naive,
yeah.
and he can sort of play. He plays that role really well.
There's a scene that actually was unscripted. There's a shot that was unscripted in the Alfred Molina, the drug deal,
Oh,
where
what
it focuses on
what a
him and
part.
he is spacing.
Yeah.
And that was
Oh,
actually
yeah. Well,
it was actually unscripted.
Oh, okay.
So Paul Thomas Anderson saw him sort of
Yeah.
phase out and just focused on that. So that is all
Right.
legit. Him, and then suddenly he just sort of comes
Well,
back
they-
into the scene.
He goes.
Oh, like
running and drug haze.
disassociates type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then comes back to realizing where he is in his life.
Yeah.
But the thing was, the producers wanted to take that out
yeah,
because it was too long. They said, no, and Paul Thomas Anderson said, no, that is the best scene in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Has to stay.
he's good. I like him.
Look, Burt Reynolds. We haven't done anything with Burt Reynolds.
We've done
before.
nothing with Bert.
Yeah, we are going to cover Deliverance at some
Striptease
stage.
is coming.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yep. Lint, fresh, hot, lint.
Oh my god,
Yep.
it's awful.
Yeah. Well, in bits. Demi Moore parts are good.
But look, the 70s and 80s really were his peak. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
as
he's
we said,
king.
Deliverance in 72, that was his big hit. He'd been in a lot of movies before that, but in smaller parts, a lot of westerns. But then after that, he was in a movie called Seamus, and then Woody Allen's Everything You Wanted to Know About Sex But Were Afraid to Ask. And then after that, he was in The Mean Machine and then Gator. So he starts to rise up, and then Smoking the Bandit comes out in 77 with Sally Field, and over 100 million at the box office.
Wow.
In 77. That's huge.
Yeah.
And then obviously Smoking the Bandit right again, part 3 as well. Then he was in Semi-Tough with Chris Christopherson. And then after that, he did the Cannonball Run in 81. So this is his high point. After that, you get 82's Best Little Whorehouse in
He
Texas.
sort of disappears in the
Funny.
80s.
He does. Then he was in City Heat. And then after that, he sort of
He's
started
probably
to
getting
fall
older.
out.
He's not, yeah.
He did that TV show Evening Shade. You see
Yeah,
that? He did
that's
like
right.
100 episodes
That's
of
right.
that.
Yeah.
And it was sort of then Striptease brought him back. He's in that.
Yeah.
Then Boogie Nights, Mystery Alaska, and then the remake of The Longest Yard or The Mean Machine.
Yeah.
So that was his
So he's, Dad, did you know that he was actually supposed to play George Spawn in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I did. Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
was.
and he died.
I did
So he did the
Oh,
table
right.
read. He did all the stuff and then died before he could actually
Spawn Ranch.
could actually film it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And who's
I think
there's someone-
Bruce Dern is great in that, but I could see
Yeah,
Burt
definitely.
doing it as well for sure.
And one of the characters in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is based on Burt Reynolds. I'm just trying to think which one
it
it
was.
is. Is it Timothy Oliphant's character?
I think so. Yeah, there was one they based
Yeah.
on. But look,
Ah.
some sliding doors for Burt. He was considered for Harrison Ford's role in Star Wars.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think I don't think he's got. I'm not going to say he doesn't have the charisma. I don't think he has the. You know what? He probably could do it. He probably could do it, but you just cannot see anyone else but Harrison Ford playing it, right?
No, I think you're right. Exactly what I was thinking. He could do that. Same. He was going to be John McClane. Could have been John McClane.
Really? God, he's old.
Turned it down and went
He's
to
old
Bruce
in
Willis.
88.
Yeah. So it went to Bruce Willis. So again, big sliding door there. I mean, you can't imagine anyone else but Bruce Willis doing it. But
Yeah.
I think that Burt Reynolds makes a good fist of that.
He didn't want to do this movie. He fucking
No,
detested it. Hated it.
He
Hated
told
every
them no
minute.
7 times.
Yeah. And he
then
was
they-
his agent that went, mate, might be the last good thing you get offered.
And even after it, like he fired his agent the day after it. 'cause
Mate, he got nominated for Academy Award. He
Yeah.
won a Golden Globe.
he did all that before he got nominated. But yeah, he just wasn't into it. Wasn't into it at all.
Odd.
Well, I think he was into the storyline.
Mate, how many times do you reckon you got to see how the Graham's cans?
Yeah.
Like, that's worth it alone.
He just gets to watch.
He just
too.
watches.
I,
How good's his watching face too? So serious.
Yeah. He just sits in the chair,
He just loves it.
just sitting there, taking all that.
He's a
All
cuck.
right. Julianne Moore. Now she's had I think of her from Hannibal. That's where I think of her from. But she's had a sneaky good career. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, early movie, 92.
Mm.
Benny and June, 93. The Fugitive.
The Fugitive,
She
yeah.
plays
Plays
the
the
doctor.
doctor. Yeah.
9 months.
That I saw. That's with Hugh Grant.
With
And
Hugh
when
Grant.
Megan and I saw that, I wanted to have a baby.
Oh,
It's a pretty good movie. 9 months.
can't remember it.
Yeah.
I remember watching. I can't remember the whole thing. I remember it's Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant plays Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Standard. So you know
Foppish.
what you're getting.
Yeah.
Foppish.
Very foppish.
Then she was in The Lost World, 97. Boogie Nights, 97. Got a Best Supporting Actress nom in this. And then, of course, into The Big Lebowski, The Small
Yes.
Lebowski in 98. She was in the Psycho remake and then Hannibal, as we said. She was in The Hours in 2003. That's
Yep.
with Nicole Kidman.
Yep.
She got a Best Supporting Actress nom then. She was in that Children of Men movie that you got me to watch not long ago.
Yep.
And then she was in a movie called Still Alice in 2015. And she won a
She's a
Best
great actress.
Yeah.
She's a fucking great actress. She's amazing. She's a ranger gal. You sort of like her because of that.
Yeah. She's great.
Big on the rangers.
Yeah.
Also, I had something to say about Julianne Moore. Can't remember.
excellent input.
Couple of the actresses that were offered the role of Amber White.
Oh, this is it. This is it.
Marissa Tomei.
Mate,
Oh, hang on. That would have been really
that
good.
would have been
Excellent.
fucking
That
amazing.
would have been good.
Also, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe not as much.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
as much, but
She's
still.
got no snorbs.
Yeah, she does. She was in People magazine in about 1996 or 7. Took a photo over a fence, and I remember the articles.
She's got some
And
mechanics.
Brad- and
got
Brad-
a mechanics.
No, this is and
How does he remember stuff
because
like
Brad
that?
Pitt was there with his, and the headline was Brad Pitt's Tockley. Brad Pitt gets his Tockley out. And it
Really?
was him and
Side?
Gwyneth. Oh, was it just someone who took a photo of them in their backyard?
Really?
Yeah.
He stole the picture magazine from one of his clients. Went in there, took a shit in the workshop, took the picture
No,
magazine.
I want to say it was about 94, 95. Picture of people, one of them.
Another work wank.
All right, just quickly. I'm
The morgue
not going to
special.
go through it anymore, but some others, obviously, in it. John C. Reilly as Reed Rothchild.
Amazing. You got
Amazing.
he's the best.
John C. Reilly is the best in like everything he does.
He's the standout in this.
I always like him. I've never not liked him.
No, he's awesome. He's a
amazing.
great
He's
comedic
amazing.
actor.
He's awesome in everything. he does.
Don Cheadle was Buck Swope.
Yeah, he's. I don't
High
know.
fidelity.
He's
Loves the high
Interesting
fidelity.
character.
he's so conflicted in this
Yeah,
movie.
just when he's trying on his outfits.
What
Mate.
about his look when he got
Yeah.
the long hair?
What do you think of
and
this
the-
Oh,
dude?
no, in at the New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, with the wig.
Yeah.
And the
He goes, I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you like my new look? It's like
Yeah.
Obviously, Roller Girl.
Heather
Graham.
Graham,
Graham.
gorgeous. What about Louis Guzman?
Louis Guzman.
Guzman Gomez, yeah.
Guzman
Okay,
Gomez.
now,
What about his head? Like, I mean, seriously.
well,
Is it
look,
the biggest, squarest Minecraft head in the world?
Yeah.
look, can I don't want to give quick fire away.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold it.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it.
Look like.
I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
Just gonna hold it.
We've got Little Bill, William H. Macy.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So the funny thing is that everything goes south once he dies. And I know it's the turn of the 80s, and it's probably talking more about free love 70s versus
Yeah.
excess 80s, right?
Yep, that's exactly it.
But
Is that the
Is
signal,
he-
is it?
Symmetry.
well, it's definitely. But he's almost like he's the rudder. He's the one that keeps it on the straight. And then the minute he's gone,
Yeah.
everything's fucked.
Symbolic.
Yeah.
Not everyone has a straight rudder.
No, some swerve.
Look, also Philip Seymour Hoffman, amazing.
Loves the singlet.
Yep.
One of the
Oh.
worst singlet wearers to go around.
What
Singlet
about-
and tight shorts.
What about his camel toe?
Oh,
What is about his camel toe when he first comes in? I got to say, like John C. Reilly is amazing in this, but a very close second is Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is the most un-Philip Seymour Hoffman he has ever been.
Yeah.
Like this is an incredible role for him.
Yep.
Look, as we said earlier, Alfred Molina was in there.
Oh,
He's so good.
He's so good.
weird.
You know that he
Straight out
did
of Species where he gets knocked
Oh.
off. in the
I
bedroom.
was trying to look at his teeth. Did he have his shit teeth in
Shit
this?
teeth.
They were?
shit teeth.
I got one more for us too. When they're trying to go and get their record deal, and the guy won't release it,
Yep.
the
Yep.
agent.
Yep.
It's Robert Downey
Senior.
Senior.
Yeah, it's Robert Downey Jr.'s
Oh, my
dad.
God.
How good is it that they record at Sound City?
Sound City Studios.
That is so amazing. Like Fleetwood Mac recorded Rumours there. like
is it-
some
is it
of-
seriously?
Some of
Oh
the
my God.
biggest albums ever recorded were recorded at Sound
Oh,
City.
wow, I didn't know that.
And then Reed and Dirk are in there doing their
You
music.
got the touch.
It's unbelievable. It's so funny.
So we like them doing it at Abbey Road or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
far out.
Any Oscar buzz, G? What about Paul Thomas Anderson? Like, Morgs, give me a 30-second riff on PTA.
I think he was so scarred by his first foray into Hollywood. So his first film, it was called Sydney, but he got fired midway through the shoot, and it was actually taken out of his control. It was released as Hard 8, which you may have actually seen. Hard 8 had John C. Reilly in it. It's not a bad flick, but Paul Thomas Anderson had very little to do with it. It just set up this real hardness to everything he did post that, where he's just going to be super bullish and his way on the highway. And the films that he's produced, some of the ones that you probably liked but didn't even realize they were PTA joints, like Punch Drunk Love is a favorite of mine that goes back to like 2002. But he's done things like Inherent Vice, of course, There Will Be Blood. One Battle After Another is likely to be Best Picture for this year. So he's one of the top 5 directors that we have going around at the moment. But a lot of people don't get into his stuff. Like Magnolia is another one, really big in ensemble flick, and we're going to look at ensemble casts actually in film school this week. But look, I love everything that comes out and race to see whatever he releases. However, it can be a little divisive, the old PTA.
Yeah, There Will Be Blood is I think it's probably his standout. There Will Be Blood. Like, it's a masterpiece, that thing.
Yeah,
but
it's a disturbing.
It's just but Daniel Day-Lewis
I know, he's a
next level good. But I'm with you, Morgs. I love him a lot. I think he's great. A bit misunderstood though. One battle after another. One battle after another. You said it's probably going to be Best Picture. Sinners has got 16 nominations.
It's a real low bar.
Sinners has
got the most Oscar nominations ever.
Really?
Sinners,
16.
16.
That's crazy.
They have changed the category somewhat, and they've extended it to 10 films for the last few Oscars that are considered for Best Picture. So it's much easier to get a nom than it was previously. And there's things like Best Box Office and all sorts of categories. Yeah. But it's still amazing for Ryan Coogler, who's a youngish. He'd be in his 30s and is crushing it, which is super, super young for someone to receive that many nominations. I haven't seen Sinners yet. Have you seen it, Whitey?
I enjoyed it. I've seen it.
I watched it on the plane.
It is From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
And the thing, and I've got to be very careful how I say this, but if it wasn't directed by the person who's directing it, and the cast wasn't the cast that it is, would it be getting the same accolades as what it's getting? And don't get me wrong, I actually think it's a good movie.
It's a good movie. I don't think it's the greatest movie this year. I think that One Battle After Another is definitely a better movie.
From Dusk Till Dawn is a far better movie. They got nothing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that whilst it is, I think the problem
Pussy, best actor.
the problem I
If you find a cheaper pussy, fuck it.
I think the problem I have with Sinners is that it takes itself a little bit too seriously, and it's a fucking vampire movie, right? And
What was
I
that?
think
What was that Eddie Murphy vampire movie?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh my god!
We saw that at the movies. It was tragic.
Yeah, horrendous.
God.
Tragic.
Horrendous.
Okay, box office.
All right. So, box office domestically 26.4 million, internationally 16.7, total of 43.1 worldwide. Budget of 15 million. So, and it's open weekend. Now, I didn't get time to look at this. I did $50,000 because it was only open in 2 theaters. So I don't know if there was a pre-release,
wow.
but then it went to 1,003 max theaters. 7.6 week average run, pretty good for the time. Was film number 56 for the year with 43.11 million. Quite low down.
Yeah.
I think this is one of those ones that didn't get a lot of fanfare, but very quickly became a fan favorite.
Let me give you a counterpoint to that. I think it didn't have a lot of mainstream appeal, but the people who did see it were. There's a lot of chat on the line about people just going to the first session and it being completely packed and there being this incredible vibe about this young filmmaker and this script that was so hot around Hollywood at the time. So I think it's in this weird place where whilst it was in the low 50s and only doubled its money, which and PTA is not known as a box office champion either. He very rarely do they make.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But I think the people that did discover this realised what they'd come across and had a huge buzz.
Yeah, once people got a hold of it, they're like, this is really good. And it's well acted and there's some great performances in it.
Well, I think One Battle After Another is the biggest movie he's ever done. I think it's done something like 300 million at the box office.
Wow.
And like it's done 300 million. And we talk about movies now do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $1 billion. And he's
what's Avatar, the latest Avatar up to? Why do you normally?
I don't know. As of,
Yeah,
I'll do some research on that right now.
Yeah,
but it tipped the $1 billion ages ago.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
but I think we were talking. We were talking a few weeks ago, and we were saying. I think you were saying that unless it does $2 billion, it would be considered a failure.
Yeah. So it's
I just think something like Avatar though it appeals to everybody. Like kids can see it, adults can see it.
yeah, much bigger
There's a
market,
much bigger
target
science
audience.
fiction story to it. Whereas something like One Battle After Another is pointed certainly at one type of audience. Really, like,
Yeah, it's not your family. Let's take
you're
the
not going
kids.
to take your family to watch it.
Avatar doesn't appeal to me.
They reckon that it's going to finish its run with about 1.41 billion. Foreign act.
Okay.
Failure.
Yeah.
Now, the original Avatar did 2.9 billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's diminishing. I'm telling you, it's
his
diminishing
next one will be
returns.
shit house.
It's diminishing returns.
But look, you talked about Oscar buzz. So we talked about Julianne Moore got a nom. So did Burt Reynolds, and so did PTA himself. Got an Oscar nom for best writing and screenplay, written directly for the screen.
Nice.
But 97, Titanic.
Good movie.
Had 11 awards. LA Confidential, which we've covered.
Great movie.
Best director was James Cameron. Best picture was Titanic. Best actor was Jack Nicholson in As Good as It Gets, along with Helen Hunt in the same movie.
Oh, Shelsha.
Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
And Kim
they
Basinger
got-
in LA Confidential.
They got best screenplay too. Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
It's a tough year to win.
But yeah, like 43 million, number 6 versus Titanic at 2.22 billion.
Yeah.
As good as it gets. I don't know. That was a little bit of old Hollywood voting for their man.
Yeah.
I think. I don't. I mean, that's not a film.
I thought it was okay. I
revisit.
didn't think it was.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's not a bad movie.
Jack being Jack.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
it's
Jack.
all
It is
right.
Jack.
It's just Jack being Jack.
Yeah.
Well, I would argue that Mark Wahlberg's Marky Mark's performance far outweighs Nicholson's in that. Nicholson's just been Nicholson cool.
Well, mate, look at this. Titanic, 2.22 billion. Number 2, The Lost World Jurassic Park, 618 million.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost a
But with Titanic, people, and we've talked about this before, people were going to the movies 5 and 6 times to see it.
Yeah.
And that's the same as Avatar. If you're doing multiple billions, people are going multiple times to the movies to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
People aren't going to do that anymore, though, are they? Because it comes out on your.
Yeah, but I still think
on your
there's
TV 2 months
I
later.
still think there's something to be said. Do you know what's going to be the litmus test? And Morgs is going to fucking hate this. You know what's going to be the litmus test?
The new Avengers.
Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
That is going to be the litmus test.
Yeah.
It's going to tank. It's going to tank.
I think it'll be huge.
I'm not sure it will, Dan, I'm not
It's
sure if
it's
it'll
been
be.
a long time, and they've tried a few other casts that have all those Marvel movies have shat the bed. So
Yeah,
it'll be
they've all been
interesting
shit
to
out.
see.
But they've all been shit outs. They've brought the Dream Team back from the Avengers,
Yeah, and
the
Fox-
Russo brothers. All the cast are coming back. Like
and the
everyone's
X-Men
coming
as
back.
well.
This has potential of being huge, but I'm not sure the movie will be good. Right? The jury's out on that. Will people go to see it? Yeah, I 100% think people will go to see it.
Once.
I don't think, mate. If it's good, I think people because movies like that are a better experience
Well,
in the
yes, but
cinema.
the point being, lots of people go because of is what it is.
Yeah.
Will they go more than once? Not if it's not good.
Correct.
They won't be getting my money. You can tell me all about
We
it.
might do an instant reaction team, man.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Is that it?
I'm not going to mention any other movies because Morgs gets the fucking shits.
Okay.
When I play too many movies.
Oh no!
Well,
Look,
no,
I think that back to cast. I mean, this is such a deep cast, and he was just able to capture all of these young stars before they'd really, except for Bert and I guess to a lesser extent Mark Wahlberg. I mean, William H Macy had just come out of Fargo, but it hadn't been released by the time they were already shooting this, so he was essentially an unknown. But they just
that
across
wasn't
the
even a
board.
big movie then. That became a sort of underground hit. You know,
super
that was
cultish.
a great movie,
exactly.
and he was awesome in it.
Well, just before we leave cast and G-Man, I'm assuming you're out. You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I thought I got a little interview here of and just see what it's like being cast in Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. You auditioned for it.
I did.
Did you have to show your boobs?
No.
Because back then I thought that's what they did.
No.
Well,
I
what
mean, I'm not saying that never happened, but no. I just would read. I read a few scenes
With who?
With a casting director,
okay.
and Paul Thomas Anderson was there. I mean, they did make you. They were like, "There's nudity in this role. You have to agree to do it and sign this contract that you're agreeing to do it." But no, they don't make you show your boobs.
How nervous were you, and did you almost not take the role because there was nudity?
I mean, at that point, so I grew up in a religious family and they were like, don't do anything with any sexual content, but try to be a woman in Hollywood in like your early 20s, mid 20s, and then to try to get no roles with any sexual content, it's like impossible. And so I had turned down a few things where there was sexual content. And then I saw other people like having really good careers. I just said, screw it. Like, I want to do this. The script is amazing. They had originally offered that role to like somebody really famous who turned it down. And so then I got it. And that was just a huge, great turning point in my career.
Did your
No boobs. No casting couch.
Well,
Nah.
Disappointing.
Yeah, disappointing. But like she doesn't. It's not like Species. It's not like Natasha Henstridge where she's got a cans out every time. It's not like Showgirls where there's tits out all the time. She's got it knocks out.
I reckon
Twice maybe for a little tiny.
I
little bits.
reckon there would have been a hell of a lot more nudity
On the cutting room floor.
On the cutting room
Right,
floor.
yeah.
It's in Paul Thomas Anderson's bank.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. There would have been a lot of cutting room floor. All right. 1997 hit sleeper dud Snorbs Report special. I got the hit. And this was hard because it's actually a really good year, 97. There's lots of good movies. So I'm just going a little bit left of center. Maybe not a great movie, but what could be good, Event Horizon. And you know what I'm going with? It's not Paul Thomas Anderson. It's Paul W.S. Anderson.
Oh,
Is the director who is the schlocky, married to Mila Jovovich, directed, he's a bit of a horror maestro, directed Resident Evil, Underworld, did all those sort of movies. And, unbelievable cast. Larry Fishburne, Sam Neill, Kathleen Quinlan, Jolie Richardson, Jason Isaacs.
he was Larry back then, was he?
He was Larry.
Yeah, before he went to Lawrence.
Lawrence, yeah. And it's that, they go, the rescue crew go to find this spaceship and they find this.
Yeah, I do know the one.
It's worth going back to. And it's another movie that I reckon.
Morgs was in this movie.
Which one? F. Murray
Jack
or
Noseworthy?
Jack Noseworthy.
Side shot.
Morgan's nose is not worthy. But it's a movie that I reckon if they were ever to release a director's cut, that it'd be amazing. I reckon the studio got a hold of it and screwed it.
Yeah.
I really like Event Horizon. I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I think it does lose its way a bit, and I think that from all reports that the director's cut would be next level good. G-Man, you've got the sleeper.
Again, look. We've done quite a lot of movies in '97, so I went a bit left field. Found an Aussie movie that I haven't seen for a long time. It's not The Castle.
Ginger Megs?
No.
Fatty Finn.
No.
Playing BD Bow?
No, it's not. It's a movie you may remember called Black Rock.
Oh yeah, that's is that the rape?
Yes, when
in Newcastle,
the surfer guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's four. They have a party. They're all teenagers, and he hosts a party for his older surf mate Rico, and then these guys gang rape a girl.
Rico,
The next day
and Sticko.
Yeah,
Right.
she ends up murdered.
That was based on a true story as well.
Story.
Yeah,
Based on a true
True
story.
story,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember it
Based on
was-
a true story.
yeah. In '97, we were only a little bit older than that, so it was a really sort of based in a local city. And I remember it being it's a hard hitting movie because they know they're guilty, and it's sort of the things start to come out, and the kid who it revolves around wasn't involved in it, or they knew it had happened.
Is that got your mate Jimmy Luffman in it?
Yeah, it's got Simon Linden.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Your
he's
mate
Rico
Jimmy Luffman.
from Chopper.
Song from Chopper.
Oh, right.
Your mate Jimmy Luffman. How fucking good's Chopper? You don't like Chopper, do
What are you
you?
doing, Chopper? This is my house.
Damo doesn't like Chopper.
Yes.
Dan, you've got the dud.
Yes. What did I
Black
put
Rock.
for dud? Oh, no, actually, yeah. I thought I'd freestyle a bit, funnily enough, for this one, but I just looked at the top 10, and I reckon it is just, this is for worldwide, and I reckon it is riddled with duds. So, look, Titanic, fine, whatever. I haven't watched it again. What been telling me to. Did
Watch it with the girls.
$1.8 billion. So, yeah, I'll watch it with my daughters eventually. But, okay. Bean was number 2 worldwide.
Oh, Flicker.
Was it?
Yeah. Flicker Bean.
Bean was awful.
Okay.
Number 3, Men in Black. Awful.
Yeah.
Number 4, Batman and Robin. So awful.
Yeah.
Number 5, Lost World, Jurassic Park. Fine. Maybe
okay.
not hideous, but it's all right. Number 6, Liar. Awful.
Oh,
Number
That's some funny
7.
moments. Yeah.
Number 7, Air Force One gets a pass.
Yeah, I don't
Entertaining.
mind that. It's all right. It's fun.
Number 8, Speed 2, Cruise
Oh,
Control.
Collision Course.
Cruise
that's it.
Control.
With Robert Patrick.
Absolutely hideous.
Playing
Hideous. What a shit movie.
Awful.
Number 9 was a re-release of Star Wars
isn't it?
Episode 4. So yeah, look, obviously I'm not going to degrade that amazing movie. But number 10, as good as it gets, which I think is overrated as well. So that's the top 10. 6 of them were fucked.
Yeah, no, fair point. Yeah. Now, the one we've all been waiting for,
Oh, yeah.
Snorbs Report Special.
Yeah. So, well, I've gone
Snorbs Report.
special. I've had to go. I've gone for one of the great trilogies. I haven't gone for there's the big 3 for me is like Star Wars,
Lord of the
Rings, Dark Knights, maybe Indiana Jones. I don't know if it's a trilogy,
Emmanuel.
but I've gone for the next one, the Poison Ivies. So Poison Ivy 3.
Is there a third one?
Oh,
It's a trilogy. Yeah.
there's a third one. It's not a trilogy.
It's a trilogy. The Poison Ivy trilogy. Jamie Presley.
Oh, gosh.
Now, Jamie Presley, if you don't know,
the
she's
new
a good sort.
seduction, yeah.
She looks like Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she's good.
She
She's very pretty. Yeah. She's
She
super
is
pretty. Yeah.
unbelievably good looking. And,
Yeah.
This is fantastic for her.
There's a lot of nudity in it.
Poison Ivy 3.
Which is interesting because the first Poison Ivy, there's no nudity.
Fizzer. Yeah.
Tom Skerritt, he sort of finger bangs Drew Barrymore, but there's no nudity.
She does nothing. It's a fizzer.
Yeah,
Absolute con
disappointing.
job. But Poison Ivy 3 doesn't
Can't
disappoint.
job.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. There's 2 movies to see. There's 6 to avoid, and there's 1 to use.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Public service announcement done. Question time. Got a few here. We're going to start with this. Damo's already sort of mentioned it. Where does Eddie's mum sit in the world's worst mums in cinema TV of all time? I'm going to give you a few to compare with. Margaret White from Carrie. Carrie's mum.
Yeah.
Cersei Lannister.
Jesus.
Joan Crawford in Mummy Dearest, which is incredibly horrendous. Pamela Voorhees, Friday the 13th. Petunia Dursley from Harry Potter. She's the auntie that keeps him in the closet.
All right.
Mrs. Robinson, The Graduate. Wrote your daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah, well.
Alice Ward from The Fighter. Melissa Leo.
Yeah.
And in honour of the loss of the great Catherine O'Hara,
All right.
Kevin's mum from Home Alone.
Oh. Well, she still at least loved her kid.
Yeah, but she left him at home.
Yeah.
Minor detail.
Eddie's mum,
Oh.
she's one of the most heinous characters ever put on film.
She's horrible, Mum.
She's shocking.
She's obviously going through some major breakdown. Like, there's no, but you can tell there's some huge thing going on in her life, and she's just taking it out on the kid. It's pretty horrible. Like,
She's so bad to him.
yeah.
PTA was asked about this character and actually asked if it had any any leaning towards his own upbringing and therefore his own mother, and he chose not to answer. So I think that speaks volumes. Yeah. Ugh.
But he apparently then years later broke down and said that he was sorry that he never forgave her. So it's obviously had some relevance to his own upbringing. But she's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm going to say she's the worst of all time.
Yeah, she is pretty bad.
Okay, is 3 or possibly 4 wanks a day possible at 17?
Yes.
So a great friend of the podcast, his brother did 11 in a long weekend.
What?
11 in a long weekend.
Wait a sec. That pregnant?
That is that's the record. 11 in a long weekend.
There'd be no skin left on it.
Is untouchable. And so is your old fella.
Untouchable, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's no.
It's excessive. I don't know how you could keep it up.
Eddie, as he was back then, he didn't realize, but he's a professional. He can perform on cue, and he's performing for dollars. He's getting paid.
Yeah, he could.
Fuck you, Eddie.
I'm getting paid, motherfucker. But no, he was a true professional.
Mate, he just jerk off on the spot.
I'm not really sure about having blokes. Like he just like
it
was
it's
really odd.
That was
But
odd.
he was doing everything for money. So
Yeah. Well, then he lost his powers.
But he was only
Yeah.
in the restaurant. He was effectively just jerking off for blokes.
Well, there was $5 and $10 on the line.
Yeah.
Well, that was a 10.
You're right.
That was a 10 on the line.
And then Roller Girl just comes and sucks his dick.
She had a mission.
Roller blowies.
Go and check that out.
Yeah. Tell me what it's
Report
like.
back. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So it's a resounding yes.
Well,
now next.
No, it's 17-4. No problem. No problem.
Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, you are
Yeah.
right. How does Eddie's girlfriend ever have a normal relationship after Eddie?
oh, comparing.
So let's just say he's 17. So let's say she's 17.
Yeah.
Right? She can't have had many cocks before. And so she could have effectively been broken in by a 13-inch beast. How do you go back? Her poor husband or her poor next partner?
It's not the size that matters.
Oh, I think it does if it's 13 inches.
Yeah. I think performance is probably, can still take over.
You think fast ass can beat 13 inches?
Yeah.
Personal experience here? Small dick fast ass beats 13 inches. That's what you're saying.
Cows are meat and potatoes, man. Cow, what do you reckon? You just change up the tempo? What do you do?
Are you just straight meat and potatoes?
On the top and on the bottom. Okay, we've already.
What do you do? You just change your cadence? What do you do?
You got to change the song in your head. You got to change the song in your head.
Right.
Got to change a few.
Oh, please. I'll have what he's having.
Oh my god. That was a song. That was legitimately a song I didn't need to hear from you. That has taken me back. You know what? That has taken me back.
I hope it hasn't taken you back anyway.
No, but this is the first time. This is the first time I've heard Gal ever made a sound like that. It's quite disturbing.
Mm.
Morgs, this takes me back to the entrance basketball where Gow flashed his rares for the first time.
That's right.
It's like, oh, shock.
You went
The first time we saw the seven.
Was that a memorable moment for you?
Yeah, well, it's the first time and the last time. He's not a renowned
Flasher.
dick flasher. Right?
Is that something people do at our age now? Like,
Not now. Not now.
Look, there's old Damo. He's a bit of a dick
I
flasher.
remember the first time he
Damo
popped it out.
was a dick flasher. So we've already touched on it a little bit, but what was Buck thinking on New Year's Eve with that get up?
Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
He was trying to change his look, and he didn't know what to do.
But what was his look? Was it honky
cowboy-
Jesus?
No.
I don't know.
Well, I think he just tried something different because he didn't want to be. He wanted the cowboy to come back, and that didn't
Oh,
work.
God,
and then
that was funny.
Becky Barnett said, "Get over it,"
Yeah.
and everyone did. So then he tried something completely out. And that's why he was there going, "I've completely ruined this." Right?
He's gone this
It was
Stevie
like- it
Wonder
was a
sort
bit-
of hair.
It was a bit Boney M. It was a bit Stevie
Bit
Wonder. It was a
Boney
bit
M,
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like there were visual
Yeah.
references to
Yeah.
pop groups from the time. So yeah, have a go.
I liked his Western outfit though.
It was good.
Cowboy,
Me too.
yeah.
Me too.
Buck Swope.
From one
Buck
cowboy to
Swope.
another. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're on the land too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buck
yeah,
Swope, one
yeah.
of the great names.
Yeah. Buck
Oh,
Swope.
all
One
the
of the
names
great
are
names.
outstanding. Yeah.
Okay, now, is the karate kick the only way to finish any acceptance speech?
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
actually, the bow.
Yeah, the sensei bow.
he really. He must have watched a lot of movies.
That was great.
Yeah.
so good.
I love his karate kick
Mate,
bow.
It wasn't
It's
just
awesome.
always. It was hands all the
Yeah.
time.
The great thing about this movie is that I hadn't forgotten about it, but it was like when I saw it again, I was like, oh, that's right, and just laughed every time.
Because he's even talking about it,
Oh,
like
God.
cut that bit out of the documentary or something.
Yeah,
like the
when Jack,
karate.
no, when Jack says he doesn't let me block my own sex scenes, cut that out.
Yeah,
And I love on day one. Can you call me Dirk?
yeah,
Eddie, can you come in?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Can
Yeah.
you call me Dirk? Yeah, okay, whatever, mate.
Have we morphed into the good, the bad?
Not
the
yet,
ugly?
not yet.
No,
not yet. Okay, now here's a big question: is Amber just a black hole that sucks everyone around her in and destroys their life? Is she the black hole because she destroys Dirk's and Roller Girl's life?
Yeah.
Uh,
Her own family.
yeah. Well, so for some reason, does she doesn't want anyone else to have happiness unless it's the happiness that she's giving them. So is she the black hole in the
No,
movie?
she's not allowed to see her kid.
Yeah.
And so she's trying to mum these people to a certain extent. Like she's trying to bring that role in because she's missing that in her own life.
But she also was the one that got Dirk started on cocaine.
Corrupted him, yeah.
She also corrupted Roller Girl. Oh, like it's like,
I don't know. Like Dirk's in the party scene all the time. Like,
but he hasn't had coke until she gives it to him.
yeah, but that's at the very start. Like,
Well,
That's
about
halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
It's halfway through the movie.
When,
It's New Year's
when
Eve.
he's successful, he's bought his house.
Yeah.
He's got it all.
I think she's a bit of a dick,
Yeah,
and I think she's the black hole in the movie.
I think you're right.
She's sucking them all in.
well, don't you think that? What's his name? That Jack Horner is. He's the one bringing them all in.
No, but
He's the one bringing them all in for the movies, and it gets to that point where he's also like, "Well, you're the new guy."
Yeah,
and
he
that-
contributes.
he does
starts to help too,
contribute.
because,
He
like,
does contribute.
Because when Dirk comes over and says, "Oh, this is the new guy," he's like, Dirk knows him. Well, he's going to get replaced sooner or later. Like,
Yeah, but
and
Dirk's
that's
John
that's
Doe.
the game. Yeah,
No, but Dirk's already the paranoid druggie by then.
yeah, I know, but he
Yeah.
knows he's going to replace because that's just the nature of the
That's the
movie.
game, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Johnny Doe.
It's my big dick, and I want Phil.
Did Little Bill, pardon me, did Little Bill do well not to kill his wife
Oh
earlier?
my god, she like it was
What about
ridiculous.
lying on the driveway going, "Shut up, Bill, you're embarrassing."
Yeah.
me."
But I know how. It's like how many times can you watch your wife rooting every other bloke?
And she's obviously does it all the time.
Oh, this is my
Well,
wife.
that's the
It's
whole
like,
thing.
what, huh?
He comes home from work and she's in the bedroom with some guy.
Yeah, get out,
And the guy's
mate.
like, "Can you just shut the door,
Yeah,
please?"
get out.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
there's
It's
no way he'd even last that
A
long.
massive lack of respect.
Yeah.
Not only is she cheating on him, but she just does not care.
Well, she's
that he
ex-porn.
knows.
She was an ex-porn
Yeah,
star.
Nina Hartley.
Nina Hartley.
No, she's still doing it. She's doing so much grandmother porn now.
Oof.
Yeah, heaps.
How much have you used?
None. But she's still doing it.
Still tons.
Yeah.
Just going to delete your history.
Yeah.
Okay, another. Is the kid with the fireworks a drug-fueled sex slave?
Yes.
Can I just go back? Because I just reading
Yeah, go
something
for
about that. Little Bill's character is based on a porn actor called Cal Jammer.
All right.
His girlfriend Jill Kelly was having a secret relationship with an actress called PJ Sparks and another with a male porn actor.
Yeah, I remember Jill Kelly.
And then Jammer later shot himself in the head on Kelly's front lawn.
Yeah, I remember
okay.
Jill Kelly.
That's kind of where that.
Jill Kelly is Jenna Jameson time.
Okay.
Ilk, around there. Yep. Okay. Well, there you go.
The glory days.
So, sex slave?
Oh,
Little
yeah.
Chinese guy?
Yeah, he was just...
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
I don't know how your ears cope with having freaking bungers
Well,
going
they're
off.
already tweaking, and that nervous, that was amazing, that scene. I love that.
It
Well,
was-
they're already super nervous. They're
Yeah.
going into some drug lord's house, and there's a guy just throwing firecrackers.
Yeah,
everywhere.
definitely.
It was a very weird, odd scene, wasn't it?
But just with that noise, the sound is just so, like, unsettling the whole time.
Yeah, it's a
So
great scene.
this, shut up with your fireworks.
It's a great scene. So, Morgs, I'm going to give this one to you specifically. How bad does it have to get before you start pulling yourself off for $10?
It's pronounced specifically. And I just want to go back to your point about the black hole, just very quickly.
Oh, yes.
I don't agree. I think that both Jack and Amber's motivations are not nefarious. They are desperately seeking a family, and they're not unkind people. But the way they go about it is obviously super subversive and wouldn't be considered normal by any measurement. But when you talk about Amber, I think she introduced them all to coke because she didn't want them to leave, and she knew that her son she hadn't had any contact with because he wasn't able to live in this world that they'd created. And so that's why she wanted them all on the same level that she was. Not necessarily, I think Al was making a similar point in that it was more of a family connection thing than really a black hole. And I think Jack's the same. I think evil is the Colonel in the movie, not Jack nor
Oh, no, I agree
nor
with
Amber.
that. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think either of their motives are nefarious. I don't think that's but I think that she just seems to be the one that's taking them down.
Oh, she definitely sucks them
She's let
into
him down the
her orbit for sure. But yeah. And sorry, what was the next question?
So specifically for you.
Oh,
how bad
specifically,
does it
yeah.
have to get before you start pulling yourself off for $10.
Well, tell me, $10 in 1980, $10 in 1983, you would have got. I mean, you get what 5 potato scalps for $1 back then, so that would feed you for that would feed you for at least a few days.
50 potato scallops.
Yeah.
Well, it's $20. The guy that picks him up
in the car,
but he only has 10. So he
Yeah.
gives him
That's
10.
right. And he
Oh,
goes,
And then he gets the shit beaten out of him for
He
$10.
had me and lowballs him for a wank visual.
I might join in later, but I just want to watch for now.
Yeah, I might join in later.
Wasn't that an odd scene?
horrible.
Yeah,
Because
it's just
he's watching him, but then he wants to beat him up. So
Yeah, horrible.
no, but it's a very
all
strange.
really odd.
It's very strange. Okay, so then finally, I just want to have this discussion about the theme of the movie. So I think the theme of the movie is about redemption and second chances, right? It also annoys me that it's a little bit about that, but I think it is. So there's a happy ending for everyone.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone essentially gets what they want. So Buck gets Stereo World and the baby. Reed becomes the magician. Roller Girl goes back to school.
Yep.
Amber is directing, right? Properly, doing the ads and like goes come inside us, which was fucking hilarious. Louis Guzman opens the club with his brothers.
Yep.
Jack has the family back together in the house.
Yep.
And Dirk, all Dirk ever wanted was to be a star.
Yep.
And so he then gets to go back to doing what he thinks is making him a star. Do we think that that's the core theme for the movie is redemption?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I think it's one of the themes for sure. I think a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson flicks also have a strong family theme as well, and I think it's obviously a fucked up family, but to them that's the only family
It's
they
their
really
family,
know. Yeah, and there's the arc, them all hitting rock bottom as soon as 1980 comes around. Well, not even some of them. It's not even. They're just on the precipice. It gets way worse after that. But yeah, I think it's one of the stronger themes for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. G-Man, anything to add? No. Excellent. Listen. No, it's not. Listen to this. Listen to the bad. No, it's
And the ugly.
Born to watch OnlyFans. People,
we're going, yeah.
take a break. Press send. Share Boogie Nights to one of your friends. Let's make 2026 as Morg skulls down a Diggler. Let's make 2026 one to remember. So share it to your friends, share it to your enemies. Leave us a 5-star review on any of the platforms, and someone other than Chuppers, leave us a voicemail.
Did Chuppers respond to
Chuppers didn't respond. I think he's got the shits.
Oh, Chuppers.
Either what's happened.
Don't you clowns piss Chuppers off? He's the best thing about this fucking podcast.
No, well, the problem, what could have happened is he may have been eaten by his birds.
Yeah. Ibis
Right?
attack.
He might have been.
He might be stuck in the aviary.
He might be locked in.
Yeah.
Can someone go and check on Chuppers, please?
Yeah.
Right.
What's
Because,
his
I think
what's
he
his
might be-
aviary?
Well, he's got an aviary at home. He's retired and he was tending to his flock.
That's what we say anyway.
And when he left his voicemail,
He was a bit perturbed last week that we gave it to him about having an aviary and having birds.
when he left his voicemail the other week, there were a lot of birds. And me and Gow
Too many
questioned him online about whether he was retired and tend to his aviary. And he goes that he left his voicemail. He was in a park and there were lots of birds, and all he was thinking about was these boys are going to rip into me about the birds. And we did. And we did.
He's getting the vibe. He's that's excellent.
He does get the vibe.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, and the ugly, brought to you by our mates at Gage Roads Brew Company. Morgs is all over it, and we're expecting to get another landing.
Yeah.
More alcohol than what we got last time from our fine friends at Gage Roads. It's been
Gage
hot summer.
Roads, awesome supporters. Yeah, we've reached the end of the single fin batch, so I'll be into Mick, our man in Amsterdam. But the rest of you folk go and buy it so that we get it for free.
Absolutely. We're going to start with the good demo. Open the batting. Take it away.
The music to me is one of the
Unbelievably,
best.
but it's a
things.
great soundtrack.
What's your favourite song from it?
You know what? I've got it's a photo finish.
Yep.
God Only Knows.
Yep.
And Living Thing.
Oh, Living Thing would be my second.
Jeff Lynne didn't want to.
No, he didn't want to
God,
use it
didn't
until
he?
he read the
No,
script.
and then
I'll
he
tell
read
you,
it and he's like, "Yeah, that'd be all right."
It fits so good, that
Yeah.
song, when it comes. Was your favourite?
Sorry,
What's your favourite song in it?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Do you have one, Morgs?
Yeah, probably. Mama told me not
I
to
was going to
come.
say that. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
a great song.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah.
song.
That's what reminds me most of the
What's
movie.
yours?
I went for A Driver's Seat by Sniffing the Tears when Bookman walked in.
Oh,
Talk
yeah.
about
Yeah.
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 Philip Baker Hall is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very good.
He's the financier guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Bookman.
Floyd Gondoli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
Right.
him from Modern Family as the neighbour.
He's the
I'm a
neighbour.
simple man. I'm a simple man.
Guys like you drawing peepees and wee-wees.
Well, and I'll continue then. So I said this movie is broken up into different things, but the whole parody part, almost Spinal Tap-ish in bits.
Yep.
Some of those conversations were really Spinal Tap-like, I thought.
Damo, that's interesting
Yeah.
because the original that Paul Thomas Anderson wrote was called the Dirk Diggler story, and it was a Spinal Tap mockumentary like thing in 1988.
Right.
Then he made this movie later on that had Dirk Diggler in it.
Yeah. Well, I found there's a whole component that I was just thinking. So, you know, the bits. So Brock Landers, Chess Rockwell.
Yeah.
You know, opening credits, the rooftop, the running,
Yep.
all that shit. That's the stuff I love. That stuff. John C. Reilly back up when Dirk nearly had a fight with John Doe.
Oh, my God. When he steps in.
And when he stepped in, is the best bit in this movie by a country mile.
Oh, him dancing in the sound room is
that's my
unbelievable.
second favourite bit. But you watch him when he just comes in and he does his
Yeah.
karate
Oh, my
move.
God.
It's bloody. It's
But honestly, when Dirk gets introduced to Reed, and he's like, "Do you work out? Yeah. What do you bench?"
yeah.
And then he goes,
Yeah.
"You go first."
Yeah.
But he's like, "Oh, do you work out advice?" Oh no, I would have seen you there. I'm there every day. It's just that whole.
Did you like my dive? He goes, "Let me show you what you did wrong."
It is so good.
Right. So all that shit, that was really Spinal Tap-ish. And the conversations, the stuff about Napoleon and the
Oh, my
Roman
God.
Empire.
Oh my God.
his poems that he was reading him in the
We
spa.
go down the honey tree.
Talking about his shirt that was imported Italian nylon.
Yeah.
Right. This is pure.
Is that lizard?
Jesus, Damo, you've just about taken
Okay,
all
I won't
my
go
good-
any more
bang,
then.
bang, bang, you've done it. No, that's good.
So that's that component is my favorite part of it. That whole sort of parody
But that's
stuff.
the whole first half of the movie.
It is in bits and pieces. Yeah, it is. But that's what I really like. So, and I like that his car too was a bit of a metaphor of his
Corvette,
life, wasn't it?
Corvette.
How
About how it's all banged up at the end.
Yeah, when he's driving there near the end too. And you know how I love a laugh ending,
Oh yeah.
but a dick out ending.
Jesus.
That's the ending.
Yeah. Anyway, there's my goods.
Right. G-Man.
Right. So, don't go too much here. I did notice the bulge in the jeans when he first walks in his bedroom at the start.
Yep.
It's this massive bulge.
Massive bulge. He's holding onto it.
Yeah, and then he takes them off and then he gets in front of the mirror and does a few pump ups.
Yeah.
Thought that was funny. As you said, the interaction with Reed Rothchild, that whole when he gets introduced, and just their whole friendship.
Best
They're
mates.
going to obviously you've got the touch because that's what a lot of our songs have been based on. Our kick-ass
The great
credits song.
Stanbush.
Yeah.
But how bad is that? But Reed Rothchild is just blindly got his back the whole time. He's dancing away. And then just blindly, and when he's like, no, we need to do this now. And he's
Up
like,
the bass, do the bass.
Yeah,
do,
he's like-
yep, do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
do it now. He said, do it now.
Do you think the bass is taken away from my vocals?
I just think it's just that whole thing. The whole Brock Landers introduction.
Yeah.
Like the whole start of the thing.
At the start of the movie.
Like the fact when he holds the gun and he puts his hand over like that.
Yeah.
That's his
Mate.
pointing of his gun. When he pops the hand over, I was like,
Those credits are unreal. Those opening credits are unreal.
the blue and the blue and the dark blue, and light blue commando suit that
Oh, it's
Brock
incredible.
Landers wears. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Their outfits in the show, and I think
The movie. Do you know the movie's title? Angels Live in My Time is the name of the movie. It says Brock Landers, Angels Live in My Time. It is the greatest.
I just thought that was awesome. Just what they wear, and there's like the kung fu that they do. And,
Oh yeah.
and Reed's holding the
fights.
nunchucks at the end, and they barely use it, and he's just holding them.
What about smashing the bottle and
Oh,
holding
so,
the
yeah.
bottle? It's just
That shit. That's
it's the best.
It is the best.
Do you know they used a lot of like Paul Thomas Anderson actually went and got a lot of porn dialogue, so
Yes.
that people couldn't say like, "Oh, that's fake." Like it's not.
Yeah, he
doesn't
was
look really good.
he was concerned about the
Yeah.
porn dialogue.
So he went, and got,
Right.
he went to
Authentic.
movies and got all the
Seemed
porn
authentic. It
dialogue,
seemed authentic.
and then
Yeah.
made them talk like they
Yeah.
couldn't. You know, that was really good. The blue 18 van, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my good.
Well done, G. Dan, what do you got? Good.
You guys have hit quite a bit of it. Love the soundtrack, and I can picture. I don't know about you guys, but if I hear that song whilst not watching the movie, I'm just taken straight to the movie and to the scene, which is quite an amazing ability, I think, to pick a soundtrack for a movie to have it that linked to the scene even when you're not watching the movie. We haven't talked about, but the opening one-er, which was Paul Thomas Anderson's flex to out Goodfellas, Martin Scorsese there. And I watched it 3 times in the rewatching of this. And the fact that they had old mate with a Steadicam on a crane and then brought it all the way down out of the street and took it off the crane and wandered into the club. And just the fact how it builds the world and how we know probably
Everyone.
7 or 8
Everyone's
characters.
in there,
We meet it like it literally in the first 3 minutes of the film. It's just amazing. And we know so much about these characters just from this opener. I think it's probably my favorite opener. And certainly I think it trumps old mate Scorsese there with his one-er. So just a real director flex from a 26-year-old kid. John C. Reilly, I just think he is the gold in this movie. Every time he's on screen and everything that comes out of his mouth is just fucking brilliant. I don't really think there's a weak character in the cast, but for me, John C. Reilly is my favourite and what I really enjoyed on this revisit, but I think the casting director and Paul Thomas Anderson really need to be congratulated for just the strength of that ensemble cast. And we talked about the fact that most of the guys were relative unknowns at the time, but every single person just embodied their character, and we knew so much about them with so little screen time for a lot of them. And it's so deep, the ensemble, and I'll talk a little bit more in FSFF about my favourite ensemble cast. So have a think about your favourites, F-wits. And my final good was on the revisit, the rock bottom convergence of the same street there in the valley of Roller Girl and Jack in the limo, and then Dirk and the shit beating out of him, and then Buck and Jesse in the donuts. I just thought that was a really clever way to converge everyone at once and just have them as part of this little universe and part of this world. And I just thought it was a really clever piece of screenwriting and delivered onto the screen. So they're my main goods, but everything you guys said as well.
I got one thing. You reckon it's your favourite open, Morgs?
Yeah.
Is it better than Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I Want It That Way.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, my daughters have got into that, Julianne, and yeah, that's pretty good. I
There
must
was
say.
another oneer in that when they.
There's three. There's three oneers.
there's
the party.
There's the one in the
In the
party.
pool.
Yeah, in the pool.
In the
and then there's
pool
one at the
is
end.
also excellent.
You follow
Yeah.
Jack.
Right.
You
Yeah.
follow Jack at the end all the way through the house, all the way through to going into seeing Dirk in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And they're all so complex, like especially the Jack's house and the opener. Like there'd be 150 extras in the opening one, but everyone just hits their mark. And apparently they shot it 7 times over 12 hours, and that was they dedicated that to all that one scene. And he did something really sneaky because he was so pissed off with how they didn't go with his title for his original film, Sydney, which became Hard 8. That's why he put that massive neon Boogie Nights in the opening scene, so they couldn't fuck him over and change the name of the movie.
Change the name of the movie.
Yeah.
That's
So
why the
really,
screen's black
really
at
clever.
the start. So
Yeah.
that's why the screen's black at the start, and you're just hearing that somber music.
Yeah.
And it's black for like a minute.
I was thinking, what the hell
Yeah,
is going
and
on?
he's like, "Fuck you guys, this is my fuck you to you." And then next thing he just goes onto the big Boogie Nights sign, which was amazing. Well done, Dan. It's hard. You've hit on most of them, but the cast. I also want to say, I reckon Thomas Jane is a real sleeper in this movie. So
agree.
Todd Parker.
Totally agree. He is charisma and evil and awesome.
Yep. His entrance is amazing.
Oh,
Comes through, kicks the gate open.
Big hair on
big
the side.
hair. He's
on the
a stripper. He's a stripper, and he says to Reed, he goes, "Who's that girl? That's whatever." And he goes, "I'll introduce you. Maybe introduce you to my lap." Like he's just the man. He's so good. He's got a big moustache. He's a real sleeper. We've mentioned the three oneers. The tracking shots are unbelievably good. Okay, so Eddie's bedroom. He's got some cool posters. He's got some. Okay, and I'm glad you touched on that. Can you name 3 posters that were on the wall?
It was Bruce Lee.
Yep, that's one.
There might have been a Charlie's Angels. No, I don't know.
Oh no, they're not as Charlie's Angels, but there were a couple of angels.
Farrah Fawcett.
There was a Farrah Fawcett. The Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Is there Chuck Norris?
No.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Okay, Farrah.
Yeah.
And you said Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
There's Cheryl Teague.
Oh, okay.
Signed Cheryl Teague poster. There's Evil Knievel.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right.
There's a Star Wars poster.
Yep. Yeah, there was too. Yep.
There's Serpico.
All right.
Yes, of course. The massive Serpico one. Yeah.
Al Pacino. And then there's the red Corvette. He's got the big red Corvette.
Oh, so he's always wanted one and he got it. Right.
Yeah. So there's a $6 million man doll on his bookcase as well.
Yeah, I did see that too.
Which very cool.
Yes.
Morgan mentioned the intro to all the main players is every main player gets their own intro, and you know automatically who they are. It's a great. We mentioned Eddie and Reed. Naked Roller Girl. Like seriously, it could have gone for 25 minutes. Should have. The diving board scene. It's like
Jack. What's my jackknife?
There's 50 people in the pool, and they're diving like they're 8-year-old kids.
Like that when he smashes his back.
He
goes underwater going,
the shot under the water where he's in pain is amazing. Little Bill and Kurt talking shop while his wife's being plowed on the driveway.
Kind of mine's a little bit.
And he's like, he goes, I'll get it sorted. He goes, yeah, my wife's got an ass in a cock. It's left it in. It was a typo.
I've got that in my. Yeah,
it was left in on purpose.
I rewound it, going, hang on, what?
It was left in on purpose to show how off the trail he was off. He was crazy.
I get it. Yep.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, amazing. The first day at work, Dirk's first day at work, where it goes to, it's only the men, and they're all like, the first it's the cameraman pulls away from the viewfinder to see the cock. Then it's the guy who's the other guy, and then Scotty. Phil Seymour Hoffman's losing his shit.
Yeah.
He is losing
He lost
his
his
shit.
shit instantly when he saw him.
Instantly.
Hey, how you going? Well, who's your friend?
We've already mentioned it, but the video award speech is unbelievable. I'm going to keep on rock and rolling.
Yeah,
Rock
and rolling
is amazing.
I got a story about that later.
Okay. Angels Live in My Time, the opening, you've already mentioned it. Todd Parker, the entrance is amazing. Little Bill losing it. So when William H. Macy loses it and kills the wife and then shoots himself, then the tonal change. I've already mentioned recording at Sound City. And then the drug scene, the drug deal scene is so good. There
heavy.
is so much happening in that scene. And the fact that it's the last really 15 minutes of the movie, there's 25 minutes to go when they go to Alfred Molino's joint, and it takes up 70 or 80% of that. And it is, you are on the edge of your seat. It is so good. That's it for me. The movie's amazing. Bad, G-Man.
I didn't have too much for bad. We've sort of covered it. I had bad going into ugly, and it's just the sadness of the characters, really. And we sort of covered it earlier. I thought we covered it here, but, just all of them having their own story, all of them having a bad background. And I guess that's what brings them to this world. And then they get caught in the world of porn and drugs. And they're obviously making enough money to buy, Italian nylon. So they
lizard shoes.
Yeah, lizard shoes. So, that's what keeps them in there. And then the fact that, there's a network around them. But I just, obviously get sad. You can see amber waves throughout that. And the scene where she goes to try and get some stuff with her son and she can't,
Her character is so tragic.
Yeah, tragic. That's exactly it. And it's so sad. And I think that's the what you were saying earlier. That's the way that he does that very subtly. They're all having this great time and this sort of great life, but underneath there's a whole lot of pain.
Yeah.
For all of them, and they've all got their own stories.
Yep.
I mean, I guess Buck Swope doesn't really. He just wants to get into high fidelity.
Well, I think he doesn't fit anywhere.
No,
I think that's part of his issue,
Well,
that he can't be himself.
He doesn't
because
fit.
he doesn't fit. That's he's not quite chocolate love.
No.
Becky Barnett.
But I guess that's the whole thing to me is that bad into ugly is all that side of the movie.
Yeah, it's tough. Dan, bad.
Two things for me. One was PTA's original vision for an ensemble movie. I think that whilst he's obviously proven to be an incredible screenwriter, incredible director, sometimes ego unchecked doesn't deliver the best movie. So the original screenplay for this was 185 pages long, and a traditional movie is about 80 pages, 90 pages. Jeez. And it's on average about a minute a page. So his vision, it's on average. I mean, it balances out, but he went in there expecting to have this as a 3-hour movie. He wanted it to have an intermission, like a Kill Bill 1 and 2 at one stage. He unfortunately was a little enamored with his own vision to the detriment of the film. And I think that when he was convinced that this was more of a Dirk Diggler and Jack story as our central characters, rather than little vignettes of every person in the movie as an ensemble flick, I think it's obviously the finished product is incredible and far better than what he probably envisaged, except for absolute purists that just loved the world that he created rather than a coherent and story that it became. And sorry, so number two for my bad was, if you go onto YouTube, there's a whole heap of deleted scenes, which I think would be excellent in the movie if they kept it, but still retained the Dirk and Jack as the central story. So there's one where we learn about Becky Barnett. She goes off to Bakersfield with a new husband, but it doesn't end terribly well for her. There's always a rock bottom for all of these characters, and she gets spared, and we don't see that. And I think it's probably something that could have been included. And there's a couple of others that are really worth checking out. Lots of funny stuff with Reed and Dirk in the studio, which just needs to be brought out somewhere, even if it's just a director's cut, that are excellent. So yeah, they're not too bad.
Oh, okay. Damo.
Well, Becky Barnett, I wish we saw a bit more of her.
Yeah, you see her boobs.
Yeah, but
Very fleetingly.
but
She's
yeah,
gorgeous.
I know.
Gorgeous.
It's like, God, I wish I saw more of her.
Yeah, she's stunning.
So she's the mum in that Gridiron movie about the kids that we saw with Denzel Washington. She's the wife, isn't she?
Remember the title?
Yeah. Pretty sure she's the wife in that as well. But yeah, she's just stunning,
Yeah.
stunning,
Beautiful.
stunning
Chocolate
lady.
love.
Yeah, I thought Julianne Moore definitely. Yeah, like when you mentioned before,
Marissa Tomei.
yeah, it was like she wasn't a real high quality porn star.
It's a funny casting.
Yeah,
You know what, though? In the 70s, she's a bit of a 70s porn star.
yeah.
I think what she doesn't translate to is the 80s porn star,
Definitely
because
not.
you see them in the big,
star.
the huge tits and,
Yeah.
you know, licking
Yeah,
the G-string.
massive hair.
Everything
and-
changes,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's the excess. So she is, if you went back and, you know, I'm sure, and I haven't seen any of it, but 70s porn,
Yeah.
she sort of fills the boot. Like if you
Yeah.
look at Debbie Does Dallas, all the girls look like her.
Mm.
You know, they don't have big.
They're a bit more attainable, a bit more natural. They're a bit
Yes.
less pumped up
manufactured.
ones and manufactured. Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely. No, but no, I found this movie slow. I found it too long.
Yep.
It is quite long.
There was really unnecessary extended shots, like on one thing for too long. Philip Seymour Hoffman cutting a piece of cake. I don't need to see it for a minute.
Yeah.
There was a lot of these extended shots. I was like, why am I watching this for 5 minutes? It was too long. So I thought, no. And I found myself, like at the first bit, finding, God, this is slow. But then the parody stuff I love. But I think this movie is Frankenstein. It's got the parody bit, the Spinal Tap bit. It's got Goodfellas timeline bit in it. Then it goes into Pulp Fiction. And then at the end, it's got this Shawshank Redemption denouement where everyone's all good at the end. I just found it, just didn't know what it was. That was the way I saw it. I thought it was a real Frankenstein to me, just put bits together. So to me, it just, it was like, oh, I don't know.
I think by Morg's explaining about how the original vision was for the movie, that it was going to be all these separate vignettes. I think that explains a lot of what you're saying, is that he's obviously then had to come back and pare it down a bit. But I don't agree with you. But I do want to also understand that Paul Thomas Anderson is not everyone's cup of tea.
Mm.
And this movie is not everyone's cup of tea.
No.
Definitely. But I think if you like this movie, you love this movie. I don't think there's any in between with this. Not many people will go, yeah, it's all right. Then people will go, oh, it's like you. It's too long. It's this, it's that.
Yeah, but there's bits in it which I love.
You loved, yeah, for sure.
But there's bits that I don't like.
Well, that's because it is effectively two different movies.
Yeah.
It's a massive tonal shift, which the movie changes completely. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Amber, I find her character to be so difficult to watch because it is so tragic. I'm not saying she's a bad part of the movie, but I find that she is such an emotional drain. And just this watch more than ever, how she sucked everyone into her pain that she didn't need to. If she wanted to be the mum, be the mum. And that sort of got me. The happy ending for everyone, I'm not happy with it. I don't like it. I don't like the ending. I think we are owed seeing the reality. I don't think it's reality to think that everyone involved with Jack comes through and it's all happy. I don't think that. I think that's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Right. And I think this movie is as real as a movie gets. Like the emotions that you see in this movie are real. It's raw, right? And I think that's the thing that let me down this time. And it doesn't ruin the movie for me, but I'm sort of like, I think it would have been good to see Buck get shot in the donut shop. No, but you know what I mean? Like someone tragic or Dirk have an OD. Like Dirk doesn't even have an OD.
No.
Like the guy's doing
he
$10,000 of coke a day,
Yeah.
and nothing. He just has an epiphany, and I just think there's not enough of that. And I think the ending. And Doug, I love the ending. I think it's so well done. But I think we're
Don't get me
owed.
wrong. I love the ladies.
The lady. But I think we probably. I think we deserve to have a bit more realism after spending 2.5 hours. That's all. I didn't really like the roller girl beatdown. I thought that if you want to take a piece out of the movie, you want to lose 10 minutes, or I don't think the fact that she doesn't know who that guy is annoys me.
She did that.
But she does, but she doesn't.
But she's trying to get away from her past, and all of a sudden
Yeah,
goes,
but-
I went to school with you, and she's a porn star.
But you know what? She sees him. No, I'm not going to do it with him.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
not
I
going to
don't-
do it with him.
I don't think she recognises him at the
Until he
start.
said it.
Yeah.
Until he said it, and then
She
she's
went,
like,
"Oh,
he knows my real name.
Yeah.
So he went to school, and then it's
You
dawning
can
on
see
her.
her face go, no, I don't.
I did laugh at the slow down, mate. That's not want to jam it in there.
Yeah.
Make it sexy.
Yeah.
Nothing sexy about this
Nah.
movie. And question: does Buck get enough money from the donut shop for him to like get out of town and get out of Dodge?
That's at big days.
Like,
and big
how
days
much
selling
taking's in the
donuts.
donut shop? 2,
Well,
3
maybe
grand.
it was enough for a deposit or something. Or
But
whatever.
mate, there couldn't have been. It was a small bag. It was a small bag.
It might have been $1,000 in there.
God,
How much did it? He was only looking to borrow. You'd only have to borrow about $5,000 to get a business back then.
maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's my bad. Anyone got anything for ugly?
No, I think we covered
I
it all.
do. I just had the Colonel on the
I'm with ya.
revisit it. Yeah,
I'm with ya.
Oh,
it
the Colonel,
definitely.
yes.
Everything to do with
Yeah.
the Colonel.
Well, then
The
he got his-
Colonel is a
Yeah.
pedo. He's a pedo. So
Yeah.
Then he got had his nice cellmate at the end. Didn't
he gets his, and apparently there's a lot cut out of that.
Yeah,
But I think, but even that, I don't know, the whole Pulp Fiction-y stuff where that lets, random stuff of absolute pure violence, and it just, I don't know. It was just it was so weird for me.
Yeah.
It was like, get lost. This is
one of the
ridiculous.
deleted scenes was Rock Harder's John Doe dying in a car crash with Dirk's parents. And and then he went back after his rock bottom. He actually went back to his house, and Cheryl, his girlfriend, was living there with her new partner. Yeah, and said, "Oh, your parents are dead. They died in a car crash." So that was one of the deleted scenes. So,
If that was in it. How random the shit that
some
started.
some crazy shit in there. So yeah,
It went all random. It just went so random. back to back. To
That's
back
why
to
it was.
back to back.
That's why it was 185 pages. But yeah, I reckon go and check them out. There's some very very interesting scenes indeed.
You got anything ugly?
No,
Okay,
no, just that stuff. Yeah, Pulp
fair,
Fiction
fair,
stuff.
fair. Quick fire, Dan. What do you got?
Yes. It's good to be back on my 106th turn at this thing. Obviously, not licking myself out from 200 boy, but I'm doing pretty good, I reckon. First up, Lookalike Morgs alike for anyone in the cast that made you
I got
think,
one,
"Gee,
I got one."
that guy looks a bit like." I was going to go with the G first, but Whitey, since you're
I got
keen,
one, I got
I'll go with you, Whitey.
Morgs. If you were Hispanic, you are Louis Guzman.
Oh, is he?
Louis is.
Is
Hasta
Louis
mañana.
There is, but it's everything. It's the personality. It's
I
everything.
love Louis.
He really wanted to be in a
Guzman.
movie.
He really wanted to be a movie.
I think he's fantastic. He is excellent in this, and he's excellent.
You
in
are a
everything he ever
white
does, yeah.
Louis Guzman.
I'll take that. I'll take my Peruvian brother,
Hey,
Louis
again, we
Guzman.
talked. Last week it was Clancy Brown. He's in
Yeah.
my ensemble. Louis Guzman's in my
Clancy
movie.
Brown. Clancy
Louis
Brown.
Guzman's in my movie.
But if you watch Wednesday, he looks the same age.
He does. He's so good as Gomez.
Yeah, I know.
He's
he is.
so good.
Yeah, I'll accept that. G-man.
G's got something, I reckon.
He's got to look like.
Any lookalikes?
Yeah, Fat Morg's a bit like Scotty J.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think
The hair color.
Got his long, got his
I
long
think-
blondie brown hair.
I reckon
think,
Scotty J. I
yeah.
also reckon Scotty J wore secondhand undies like Morgs does.
They were in the cellophane. You know this story. But yes, I'll accept that as well, G. I reckon Dale Thompson's wedding, there was definitely Scotty J. Morgs attending that one. So I'll accept them both. Well done. Next up, 5-minute movie. What could any one of the bazillion characters have done to make this a really fast movie? Damo? I don't know. Yeah,
movie is
No,
It
no,
is.
there's no 5-minute movie.
no.
What if Dirk or Eddie's not working that night and he doesn't run into Jack Horner? Jack Horner doesn't see him across the thing.
He'll eventually see that.
17-year-old piece of gold.
Yeah, excellent, Gow. I'll accept that. Well played. Next up, the golden ticket for anything from Boogie Nights has passed over into popular culture. I mean, we use a lot of the quotes. Dirk Diggler has passed over.
Oh, come on.
Definitely.
Dirk Diggler.
Come on. We would say Jack says you got a great big cock.
Yeah, may I see it?
May I see it?
But
Yeah,
that's
that's-
funny. I listen to that. He goes,
that's
"May I see it?" He
almost
goes,
weekly.
"No," and then he goes, "Please."
Just the look on the Colonel's face, and he goes, "Well, thank you, Eddie."
so well acted. Like it's absolute shock, but it's not. Like he takes it in his stride. But like, oh my goodness.
And they're all
Thank
just
you.
like,
Well, thank you, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
well, Roller Girl's definitely in pop.
Roller Girl,
culture.
definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, I'd say Roller. But that dick out ending too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
knows.
the
everyone
reveal,
sort of talks
the reveal.
About, yeah, talks about that ending. That's definitely popular culture.
The dick out ending. I like we've added another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent. I'll accept all of those. Next up, pig-faced lick-outs for the biggest douchebag character. Tough one
set up.
because, like I mentioned before, like, they're not. Most of them aren't super nefarious. I mean, Todd Parker, obviously. is
I think
pretty,
Todd. I think Todd's
Yeah.
probably the one.
Oh, the mum.
Oh, the
Oh,
mum.
sorry, the mum.
Sorry.
The mum for
Well
sure.
done.
Is,
The Colonel.
the mum is
Oh, the
just
Colonel.
pure evil.
I think it's the
Colonel.
mum. I'm taking the mum over the Colonel.
Yeah, I agree.
The Colonel's terrible. The
We don't
mum's
know the mum.
awful.
Like we said, the mum could have a backstory for it. She could be a mental case, but the Colonel's just bad.
Yeah, he's
She's
bad.
just
Yeah.
outright bad.
Yeah.
But he didn't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Peter.
he didn't know. She was. What was he saying?
They're
Like,
just, they're just
was
so
18.
little and cute.
Just
and
a
just,
weakness.
oh,
Just my
God.
weakness.
yeah,
I don't do anything
And
to them.
Jack's like, yeah, hang off the
Yeah.
phone.
Oh,
Straight on the phone to Floyd Gondoli.
yeah, Floyd. I got a proposition for you, Floyd.
Yeah. I take back what I said, Floyd.
Yeah.
Excellent. Next up, Steven Seagal running for a particularly poor showing of athletic prowess. Marky Mark's got some crazy legs when he's running along the roof in the first
Everything
Rock
to do with that
Landers.
is bad.
Yeah, Brock, and they're
But it's
shooting.
meant to be.
and-
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
it's
It's meant to be. No,
his
exactly.
take of every
Um,
cop show.
I would say Dirk Diggler's singing.
But we know he can
Oh.
sing though. But that was
Yeah.
really amazing.
touch.
But when he's singing the other one, when
Ah.
Reed's playing the guitar,
He will rock you.
To keep a straight face, to be singing terrible.
Roll you.
I mean, that is pure Spinal Tap.
It's so funny.
Exact-
you know
right
what the
there.
best is at the end. He goes, "Were you recording that demo?" Like, "No, we got it."
I think we should add another one like, come on. And just like Reed's like, come on.
Yeah, okay. And
Feel. Feel the heat.
he's just the agree guy, isn't he, the whole time?
Reed's the best.
Oh,
Yeah,
Reed's-
agree, guys.
He's got
Yeah.
his back. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Scout Rothschild.
Yeah,
Scout
do that.
Rothschild.
Excellent. I did. Paul Thomas Anderson is on record as saying that obviously the actors were tasked with bad acting a lot, whether it be in the pornos or in the singing. You said that.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg was actually an excellent bad actor, but the Amber Waves was Julianne Moore was the best as far as he was concerned.
okay.
She just had it dialed as far as the porno bad actor. So,
What about real? Well,
Yeah.
she's. I'll have to see your cock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have to see your cock.
this is a giant cock. Oh, fantastic.
It actually must be so much fun for them to have to act that bad.
Oh,
It's
totally.
such a talent in
Something
itself.
completely different, and it is a
That's
talent.
so
You're right.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really cool.
agreed.
This is a giant cock.
Excellent. Well played. I'll accept all of those. Next up, an additional scene a la Robot Centuries from our favourite Aliens. I've mentioned that there's so many deleted scenes that you should check out on the YouTube. Anything else you really wanted to know about how any of our characters ended up
Becky Barnett.
in jail?
Definitely more Becky
Yeah.
Barnett.
More Becky Barnett.
Yeah, Becky's.
But no, 2
Becky's
hours 36.
chocolate
I
love.
think we get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a
I
lot
need
of
it.
time for more
Yeah.
stuff. Agreed.
I'm gonna go wash my vagina.
Yeah, I know.
You want it clean, don't you?
Yeah,
God.
fantastic. Excellent. Last up, Whitey's Brad Pitt for what you would want to do to Little Bill's wife, Nina Hartley. And I've placed it in the parking lot of the Time and Tide Hotel in front of the Barflies, Leachy, Silky and Co. Whitey. What would you like to do? And who would you like to pound with all of them standing around enjoying a schooner?
This is really difficult.
It's competitive. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that it's Neapolitan.
Yeah.
And I'm the strawberry, and I'm going vanilla and chocolate.
Oh, you
Double. Yeah. No,
Oh my
I think
God.
it's
Captain.
I
I was
I
right
think
on
it's
the same lines.
completely
I agree, guys.
completely appropriate for this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well
I'm just going Becky.
Becky is
Her
unbelievably
body
Yeah.
is
beautiful.
fantastic.
But when Heather Graham takes her,
Yeah.
mate,
I know. I wasn't lucky enough to have two like you.
you can take two.
I'll just stick with Becky.
Okay, well, you can have her after I do.
Excellent. That is quick fire. Well played, gentlemen.
Well, it's that time of the night.
Oh, shit, we're there, are we?
Snorbs Report.
I love Snorbs Report.
Well, I couldn't. I wanted to go a little different this time, and I've gone for
Oh.
Jacuzzi Girl 1 and Jacuzzi Girl 2.
Oh, I thought you might have gone. Might have gone for Cox.
Yeah, all right. Yes, true.
That'd be different.
So the two Jacuzzi Girl 1 and Jacuzzi Girl 2,
Wow.
you know exactly who I'm talking about. Because all the others, yes, we've seen them.
Yeah.
These two, it's Summer Cummings,
Yeah.
as Ricky Gervais would say, spelt C-U.
C-U.
And Sky Blue. So these
Okay.
two have done so many things together and also individually too. They launched their own joint website even in 2002, and then they parted ways in 2005. But they were in the adult industry for a long time. Like Summer used to do. She started as a topless dancer at a local bar in a native Reno. Cummins, she moved to San Francisco where she did live sex shows at the O'Farrell Theatre and some fetish modeling before she started performing in explicit hardcore movies in 1990. Okay, so they're in a lot of magazines.
I just want to run through, as I just looked her up, Summer Cummings, her last 5 shows or things she's been in. Girl Next Door Bondage. She did 16 episodes.
Yeah.
Older Woman Tied.
Yeah.
Sex Toys for You and Your Lover.
Yeah.
Leather Dominance.
Yeah.
Mums with Big Tits 4.
Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah. He thinks he's a Snorbs Report. He's doing all the bloody shows.
Mate, there used to be an incredible anthology. Screw My Wife, Please.
Wonder what that's about.
And I remember that a guy I used to play golf with had volume 8. So we used to call it Wife 8.
Wow.
Are you finished with Wife 8?
Yeah. Well, they've got a list that's so long. So, but just a couple of magazines that are out. I'm sure I'm going to read it out. Okay, so just the magazines that they're in was Score magazine, Jugs magazine, Gent, Bust Out, Hustler. Didn't see Modern Sperm here, but anyway, probably another one. Now, a couple of movies they're in, and Gal was probably about to read them out, like Mad Jax, Beyond Thunderboob.
Yes. Beyond Thunderboob.
What's a Nice Girl Like You doing in an anal movie? 2001, A Big Bust Odyssey, Spankenstein, and I had, of course,
Spankenstein.
Mum with Big Tits 4. Yeah.
Now, hang on. Now, I think we need to talk to the look back actor. Now, are we sure
2001 with A Big Bust Odyssey.
Are we sure that this isn't the 2001 that he
could be the one
likes?
he goes, his favourite movie.
Mm.
We'd have to check
We'll
it
have
out.
to check.
But yeah, look, so I've just gone for those two.
Okay.
Jacuzzi Girl 1 and Jacuzzi Girl 2.
Nice.
That's the Snorbs Report. Cockburn out.
Well done.
Outstanding.
Listen to this G Money. What do you have?
I've got a few things here. There's a bit to go through. Paul Thomas Anderson spent a year hanging out with Ron Jeremy,
Yeah, the
the
hedgehog.
hedgehog himself, to research
Method.
the film. He was usually going to get a cameo in the movie. He was going to be in the prison cell with the Colonel.
Yes.
But
Well, good old Ron Jeremy's been cancelled now.
yeah, he has been.
What a bad dude.
Oh,
But he told the Independent during the filming production that he invited Anderson and the cast to a lot of his sets. But Burt Reynolds never came. He said, "I know porn. I don't need to see that." He never
I'm sure
went.
Burt Reynolds came.
well, Burt Reynolds did nude in like Cleo magazine or one of
No,
those.
yeah,
no,
he
Playgirl.
Was it?
I think
was
he
it
did in
was it
Playgirl.
like, or was it? I don't know what it might have
I'm
been.
pretty sure it was Playgirl.
Playgirl.
Like back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like one of the first male centerfolds.
Yeah. William H. Macy said that Nina Hartley, who we know was a porn star.
Yeah.
If this is what you're going to tell me,
Yeah.
this is the best thing ever.
William H. Macy said that at the rap party, Nina
Yeah.
Hartley gave
This is the best.
everyone, all the cast, gift of her own porn films. The one she gave William H. Macy was Nina Hartley's Guide to Anal Sex.
Oh my god. Oh
That
my
was the
god.
present. Dirk
Oh,
Diggler's
my
habit
God.
of preparing his scenes in the bathroom was based on Long John Holmes himself.
All right.
John Holmes apparently said he liked to rehearse in bathrooms because it's the only room in the house that has a lock on the door and you can get a little peace and quiet. Morgs, in a stunning twist that you won't like, Alfred Molina had never heard the songs that he sang in the movie. One of them being Sister Christian by Night Ranger, and the other being
Jesse's girl.
He
Yeah, that's
Never heard.
good.
Well, he's from England.
he sings
'Cause
a
he's
lot.
English.
Just didn't know about them. He spent 3 days playing them till he knew them.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
That possibly the best line in all of music, maybe behind Warren Zevon on Werewolves of London, but a little old lady got mutilated late last night. That's probably number one. But I know I feel so dirty when they start talking cute. I want to tell her that I love her, but the point is probably
It's
moot.
probably moot.
Is the second. So yeah,
Wow.
wow, Alfred Molina.
What
Yeah.
about Nickelback? I love your pants
Oh.
around your feet.
Also excellent. Have you seen the Nickelback documentary? I love it, and I'm a reformed Nickelback lover after I saw that song. Haters gonna hate. It's an excellent documentary. Check it out. F-Wits.
Cool.
One more. When Dirk Diggler wins the Golden Phallus Award, they had about 100 extras turned up. And all these people are in period gear, in the 70s gear. And they're in there. They didn't know what the movie was about, only that it featured Burt Reynolds. So the crowd were told to applaud after Laura Walters announced Diggler as the winner. And you know that she gets up there and says, "Oh, I can't wait to work with this guy."
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
this is so good.
So what she actually said at this one was she added the line, "I can't wait to have his big cock in my pussy and my ass." And apparently it was met with stunned silence and half the extras got up and left because they didn't know what it was about.
Yeah.
And then the next thing they had to get a whole heap of new people, which caused delays. And then they got them in, and Paul Thomas Anderson had to
Changed
explain to them what exactly was going on here and what the premise was of the movie.
Oh my god.
But they didn't end up using it anyway.
So funny. Anyone got anything else?
I just got more casting. So there were so many young Hollywood stars that were attached to this project. So for Dirk Diggler, Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, Matt Damon, Leo, Stephen Dorff, Ethan Hawke, Jason Lee, and Joaquin Phoenix were all considered and or offered the part. Which is crazy.
Leo suggested that Mark Wahlberg get the job.
Well, Leo couldn't do it
Yeah.
because he was doing Titanic.
He was doing Titanic, yeah.
But Joaquin Phoenix was offered it, and he turned it down because he wasn't sure about it.
Yeah, turned it down.
He did 8mm.
He's going to be hairlit, bloody porn star.
And then Jack Horner, Warren Beatty, Albert Brooks, Harvey Keitel, Bill Murray, Jack Nicholson, and Sidney Pollack all declined.
Oh, not Sidney Poitier.
Yes, no, not Sidney Poitier.
And he would do the movie Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Jack Black was almost Scotty J.
Oh,
I can see that. That would have been
the
good.
same.
That would have been good.
John Turturro and Sean Penn were almost Rahab Jackson, Alfred Molina's role. And Samuel L. Jackson was almost Buck Swope.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad he wasn't.
Same.
He's not a real handsome man, Sam.
No, he's not a handsome man. He's not a handsome. Now, did you guys pick up on when Buck's selling the stereos and he does the TK421 modification?
Ah,
From Star Wars?
TK421. Why aren't you at your booth?
TK421, why aren't you at your booth?
He started making up for shit, didn't he?
Oh, that was funny.
High
And
fidelity.
also, Jesse's Girl was recorded at Sound City as well.
It was. It was. Yeah.
So, anyway, that's about it. Anyone? No, you got no. Quotables. It's quite a few. Dan, you got anything?
Ooh, I do. I have one. Stand by. I'm not a complicated man. I like cinema. In particular, I like to see people fucking on film. But I don't want to win an Oscar, and I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I like simple pleasures, like butter in my ass and lollipops in my mouth. That's just me. That's just something that I enjoy. Call me crazy, call me a pervert. But there's one little thing that I'm going to do in this life, and that is I'm going to make $1.01 in this business.
Did you
Floyd.
see? Did you see
That's
in the
cool, man.
background? The Colonel is losing
Oh,
his shit, right?
Hacking
And they
himself.
actually had to blur him
notice.
out.
I didn't
They had to
notice.
blur out the background because the Colonel was just fucking lost it.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot of good lines in this movie, but that's my favorite. I mean, anything, Dirk, when they're doing the documentary, what can you expect when you're on top, you know? It's like Napoleon, when he was the king, you know? People were just constantly trying to conquer him, you know, in the Roman Empire. So it's history repeating itself all over again.
I mean, that is exactly Derek Smalls talking.
yeah, it is. It definitely is.
It's the same thing.
Fantastic.
Anyone else, G-Man?
Yeah. Back to Reed Rothchild when they first
Oh,
meet.
God.
People say I look like Han Solo.
Oh, my God.
It's just awesome.
Really?
The important Italian island. Obviously, Jack tells you got a great big cock. May I see it?
May I see it?
Now, please.
Yes.
The other one I liked, it's a little one, is just when he's showing Amber his new house.
Yep.
And they're going through, and then he walks in and goes,
Here's my dojo.
and he goes, "This is my dojo." When he opens the bedroom, I was crying. This is my dojo. And he's got all his stuff in there.
Such a dick.
Look, the one I wanted to tell you about earlier was obviously there's the speech that he does. You know, when he wins the Golden
Yeah,
Phallus
rock
Award.
and
You know,
roll.
we want to keep rocking and rolling, making better. So a little while ago, Green Day won an award for their music.
Oh, did
The
they?
25th VT, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And Billy Joe Armstrong got up and did that. And went,
Same speech.
well, I don't know what to say. I guess the only one thing I can say is I'll keep rocking and rolling to keep making music better songs. You know, it's easy to make these records, and sometimes they're considered filthy by some people. But I don't think that's true. This music we can make people feel better. They can help. They really can. And I really believe that. So we can always do better. So I'm going to keep trying if you guys keep trying. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
Beautiful.
That is so good. That is so good. Damo, anything?
It was Robert Downey Sr.
Yeah.
When he was speaking to him, said, "That sounds like a YP,
Yes.
a your problem."
Yeah.
And then John C. Reilly goes, "Hang on. I don't understand industry jargon. What this YP MP stuff?"
Oh, he's
That's why there's
brilliant.
stupidity
He's
of these
brilliant.
things. This is why this whole. That's why there's so many different parts of this movie. I like that shit is ridiculous.
Tone shifts. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's ludicrous. It's awesome.
What about my fucking wife has an ass and a cock over in the driveway, all right? I'm sorry if my thoughts aren't with the photography of the film we're shooting tomorrow, Kurt. Okay. Okay. No big deal. Sorry.
I mean, yeah.
And then I love Jack. We're about to make film history right here on videotape. And then Dirk, are you gonna take your skates off? I don't take my skates off and don't fucking come in me. Okay. Jack, aim it at the tits.
Oh, wow.
So good.
Wow.
It's a quality script. There's no doubt.
No doubt.
It is very, very good. Okay, well done, gents. Anyone get a 1 degree of Kurt Russell?
Nope.
I didn't really look.
No, I couldn't find anything, and it's a deep cast, and I really couldn't.
Yeah,
find
that's weird.
Deep.
it. Yeah. Film school for F-wits. Dan.
Oh, F-wits, yes, it's good to be back. Look, I'll try and race through this, but I talked earlier about the fact of what an ensemble cast this is and all these unknowns. Let's just go through a few for Boogie Nights. I mean, from starting at the top, Mark Wahlberg, Burt Reynolds, Julianne Moore, Heather Graham, John C. Reilly, Don Cheadle, Philip Seymour Hoffman, William H. Macy, Louis Guzman, Nicole Larry Parker, Becky Barnett, Nina Hartley, Thomas Jane, Robert Ridgely as the Colonel, Melora Walters at Jesse St. Vincent, Philip Baker Hall, Ricky J, who's awesome, Alfred Molina. This went on to several Oscar winners and several Oscar nominees in here, but a lot of them reasonably unknown at the time. So they've really captured excuse me. Sorry about that. They really captured lightning in a bottle at the time, and sorry, I need more beer.
Jesus.
Yeah. They really captured lightning in a bottle at the time, and there should be a lot of credit given to the casting director and to BTA. But I wanted to take a look at some other ensemble cast films that are my favourite. And so I've nailed it down to my top 10, but I'll race through it. In no particular order, Black Hawk Down from 2001.
Oh, massive.
Yeah, I've got that.
Listen, Josh Hartnett, Eric Barner, Ewan McGregor, Tom Hardy, Tom Sizemore, Orlando Bloom, William Fitchner, Jason Isaacs, Ty Burrell, as in Modern Family Ty
Modern
Burrell.
Family. Yeah.
Sam Shepard, Nicolas Costa-Waldo, Ewan Bremer, Jeremy Piven. It goes on and on. Kim Coates, Richard Tyson. Richard Tyson?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I mean,
He's one of the snipers.
it's so deep. Again, an incredibly deep cast, and a lot of these guys super young or super unknown at the time. So definitely a casting dream as far as capturing a lot of young Hollywood at the start of their careers. Something that's always stuck with me, but I don't know why, but was the Poseidon Adventure from 1972.
Yep.
Whitey, Gene Hackman, Shelley Winters, Ernest Borgnine, Red Buttons, Roddy McDowell, Leslie Nielsen as the captain.
Yep.
Just always remembered it as a
Grandpa
real
Joe.
ensemble piece. Yeah, Grandpa Joe. Huge cast, and definitely one of my favorites as far as a big ensemble. Something a little more modern from 2015, and you could really pick any of this guy's films, but for this exercise, I chose The Hateful Eight from Quentin Tarantino. Samuel L. Jackson, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Kurt Russell, Tim Roth, Walter Goggins, Channing Tatum, Bruce Dern, Michael Madsen, Zoe Bell. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Again, in the first viewing too, they just get revealed at various stages throughout the film, and certainly an amazing cast and one of the better ensembles. Dazed and Confused, another one from 1993, where capturing a whole heap of actors really at the start of their careers. Matthew McConaughey, hey, all right. Parker Posey, Jason London, Ben Affleck, Wiley Wiggins, Joey Lauren Adams, Mila Jovovich, Rory Cochrane, Marissa Ripsey, Sasha Jensen, Adam Goldberg, Anthony Rapp, Cole Hauser, Nikki Catt, on and on and on and on and on. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, going back even further, and I will do a solo pod for this. Phoebe Cates.
Equilateral triangle.
Phoebe Cates, the most magnificent specimen ever to feature in celluloid in the red bikini. Jennifer Jason Leigh again, Sean Penn, Nicolas Cage, Judge Reinhold, Forrest Whitaker, on and on and on and on. Eric Stoltz, Glenn Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Is a film that I love from '92. Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Kevin Spacey, Alan Arkin, Ed Harris, Jonathan Pryce. I mean, it's very much the sum of its parts, that film. Whitey, one for you, JFK.
Yeah, I got JFK.
Kevin Costner, Gary Oldman, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, John Candy, Jack Lemmon, Kevin Bacon, Joe Pesci, Sissy Spacek, Laurie Metcalf, Ed Asner, Walter Matthau, Vincent D'Onofrio, Michael Rooker, Wayne Knight. I mean, ridiculous. All the way down to Gary Grubbs. Huge cast, huge film,
Lieutenant
huge
Dale
ensemble.
Dye.
That's it. My last two, and I'll move on to your favourites, but Almost Famous from 2000. Billy Crudup, Kate Hudson, Patrick Fugit, Anna Paquin, Zoe Deschanel, Jason Lee, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Francis McDormand, Fairuza Balk, Jimmy Fallon, Noah Taylor, Baju Phillips, Jay Baruchel, Eric Stone Street, Rainn Wilson, Terry Chen as Ben Fong Torres.
Ben Fong Torres.
Huge ensemble cast. But my favourite, I think, and one that I think the most fondly of, and where I think what a ridiculously deep cast, another Quentin Tarantino and Tony Scott bit, True Romance, Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Gary Oldman, Dennis Hopper, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken, Val Kilmer, James Gandolfini, Michael Rappaport, Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Penn, Bronson Pinchot, Saul Rubinek, Jack Black, Tom Sizemore, on and on and on and on it goes. What an incredible ensemble film. Boys, throw it over to you. What did I miss?
Well, I don't want you to think that I don't listen to you when you do that, but did you say Pulp Fiction?
I did know. I could. You could have done. You could do all the
any Quentin movie.
Any Quentin, but
yeah. What about the Big Chill,
for
Dan?
sure.
The Big Chill.
Big Chill, definitely. 1980.
The Departed.
Departed.
11.
Look,
Ocean's 11.
we did. I did tell everyone off air, but North Shore.
Yeah.
Hugh Pagey, Derek Dorner. It's got everybody.
Mike Electronic.
One of the greats.
Yeah.
Lopez.
Nina Peebles.
Terry Lopez.
One of the great kick-ass credit songs, and that's about where that movie excels. The rest of it is shit.
I'll tell you another one that's got a heap of a massive ensemble cast. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
It's got the Sportos, Motorheads.
Warriors.
What about The Outsiders?
Yeah, the outside.
Yeah.
The
Amazing.
Outsiders is massive.
I've got one.
Yeah.
It's in my top 10 movies, this one. It's A Bridge Too Far. Sean Connery, Michael Caine,
All
Anthony
those
Hopkins,
World War II
Michael
movies.
Caine.
James Caan,
Michael
Robert
Caine.
Dirk Diggler,
Did you know?
Escape.
Great
Laurence
Escape.
Olivier, Dana Mellett, Hardy Kruger, Ryan O'Neill. It's
And you could have
ridiculous.
gone back to any of that, like Sam Peckinpah always had massively deep casts.
The Wild Bunch.
What about the
Magnificent
yeah.
Seven.
1992's The Player.
Robert Altman
Tim Roberts.
films, always amazingly cast. Shortcuts, I think it is, from about 92.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas. Saving Private Ryan.
Young Guns.
Yeah.
Was he?
Young Guns. It goes on and on. But
Regulators.
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I think for me, what really stands Boogie Nights and Black Hawk Down, Dazed and Confused to pass, and probably Almost Famous is just getting these actors before they really went on to do anything else incredibly. So there you go. Let's have a think about your favourite ensemble cast, but there's some of mine.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Well done, Dan. Another quality film school. We're going to stay with Dan because it's kick-ass credit song, and Dan is on the mic, ready to riff something for the house band to take and do what they will.
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
Sung, you've got the touch.
Yeah, we could. There was a number of ways to go on, but I had some inspiration on the shitter, like I often will, and it just poured out of me in about 4 minutes
Literally.
this morning. So yeah, kick-ass credit song is now. I've been toying around with the title, and I'm just going to call it Young Eddie Cocksteady, because if I give you my alternative title, I'll give it away. So yeah. Young Eddie Cocksteady. So here we go. Cocksteady Eddie. Here we go. Kick-ass credit song. Young Eddie Cocksteady, 5 or 10, get ready, copper, look at my trouser schnauzer, or watch me. Fuck.
He's gone.
All right. I've got to get my melody, so I've written it. There you go. All right, I'll start again. All right, here we go. Young Eddie Cocksteady, 5 or 10, get ready, copper, look at my trouser schnauzer, or watch me give him a pat. Bedroom time, so sublime. Pray it's not your first time. A life of disappointment after Eddie's been there. Jack's intrigued, unfatigued, senses greatness beneath the pleats. Come back to my table. Let's have a few drinks. Finally, whips it out. All checks out. Double takes. Roller girl's mouth. Not queuing. No screwing. Colonel's keen. Requests a viewing. May I see it? He says, thank you, Eddie. Like Mick Dundee says, Jesus Christ. But through it all, PTA had the goal to keep us enthralled without a reveal. And even when we reach the end, we see it out. We scream and shout! Did he have...
That's
we scream and shout!
First person.
Did he have a 40 or was it super gory? Back in that hospital crib, Dr. Scalpel in hand. Blessed with such a big wang, a shitload of skin hang. Did they make him pee like that or leave the turtleneck be? Like that movie Sliding Doors, except with Pot Man, Pot Horse. Did they leave nature alone or hack that? Or, fuck, I'm going to get that one right. Hang on. Did they leave that man? Did they leave nature alone or hack at that protective dome? Did he have a 40? What's the fucking story? We all know girls have a... Can't get it out. We all know girls love a cheesy bell end, so that gets my vote. Did he have a 40? No. Yes, 40.
Oh, Jesus. That really went off on a real foreskin.
Really took a turn.
Yeah.
Well, it was the actual title. The actual title is... It's
parts 1 and part 2.
The foreskin part. Yeah.
Did he? Well, that was that's the alternative title. Was Did he have a 40? But that would have given it away because you can't quite tell when he whips it out. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Hirschfelder and the gang are going to have a hell of a time.
My brief to the band is going to be, I'm going to have to be quite succinct about what's
very
required
tough.
here.
Very tough, but hard to get through.
Dan.
A bit interested to see what they do with that.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God, that had so... I need to listen to that again more.
Yeah.
That was
Trouser Schnauzer. Give it a pat.
Or watch me give him a pat.
Oh, dear me. Star of the show, we'll go with you, Damo.
I said it last week too.
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
Yep.
I really just think that one bit with the backing up bloody Dirk in that fight.
He could be the best part of the movie.
That bit is just unbelievable.
Yeah. Dan, star of the show.
I agree with Damo. He was who I watched and who I just cacked out loud at on this revisit. So there's obviously amazing performances throughout, but John C. Reilly was just flawless. Thank you.
Yeah. G-Man.
Paul Thomas Anderson does a really good job here. I think a lot of the actors are good. I really like Amber Waves as a character. I mean, we talked about the bad side of it.
Tragic,
but I think that's really good acting from Julianne Moore to make her... You sort of like her, but then you sort of know she's bad as well. And she's, I really like that. So I'm going to give it to Julianne Moore.
Nice.
Okay. I'm a Gregor. I'm going John C. Reilly.
I
actually think I think he's the best part of the movie by a ways.
Wow. Okay.
I think he's far and away.
He's an awesome actor.
He's unbelievably good in this.
Hey, can I just hark back because we didn't have a 1 degree of Kurt, but we do have one.
Oh yeah,
go for it.
Mark Wahlberg, Kurt Russell, Deepwater Horizon.
Oh, good call.
Oh, of course.
How did I not get that? That's a good movie, actually. That's a good movie. The Rank Bank. Now, I've got a few here, but I always like a bit of feedback. So, Great Big Cocks.
GBCs.
Colonels. Roller Girls.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Firework Sex Slaves.
Oh.
17-year-old Pieces of Gold. Roller Blowjobs. Rolleroids. Yeah, she's got the Polaroid camera that she's changed to Rolleroid.
Rolleroids, I like it.
Chocolate Loves. Saturday Night Beavers. It was more like Saturday Night Beaver. Fucking Idiots from Scotty. This fucking idiot. You fucking idiot.
Oh, in the car.
In the car.
Another extended scene. Yeah.
Donut Shop Massacres and Filmer Heats.
Well, there's only two that I would know. This was Boogie Nights. It was the first one in Roller Girls.
Yeah. Great Big Cocks.
Bloody Bare Fingers. Is it the Bare Fingers?
Oh, no,
Great
Big Cock's a bit too. Great Big Cock's too obvious. I like maybe Chocolate Love or Saturday Night Beaver.
We'll never ever remember it from this movie.
Chocolate Loves we might.
I don't roll
Yeah,
it. I like
chocolate
rolling
love. No, it's too obvious.
Okay.
Oh, we like to when then we say it out. We go, "Oh, that was that." You go, "What the hell?"
But
Yeah,
that's
no,
also
I
good.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when it's
I like Chocolate Loves
Okay.
chocolate
because
love.
I think
Go
there's,
for it.
you like Becky Barnett.
Oh yeah.
So she's the one that says I'm Chocolate Love.
Hey, Borgs, I'd just like to hark back. We did the movie last week, and I'm pretty sure you probably listened to it. But
Oh yeah. No, it's a great
if
episode.
If you didn't, just in case you hadn't got there yet, the last week's one was pig face stockings because he wears the stocking when they in Extreme Prejudice.
Michael
they got the
Ironside.
back, and he
You haven't
wears
been
it.
able to find a
And his
photo of
nose
that.
is
What
stuck
movie?
when he puts the stocking.
Oh, Extreme Prejudice. Yeah.
Do you
Gotcha.
think it's screen?
I've got it.
It was pig
Pig
face
face
stockings.
Won't let me download it. I'll find it.
That's good.
Pig face stocking. Okay, so G-Man, you're all set there. How many? So we're going to go with Chocolate Loves. Dan up on the land. How many Chocolate Loves are you giving Boogie Nights?
I love Boogie Nights. It's not a 5 for me, but it's a 4.5. It's a film that I will always keep watching. I think Damo said too long. I tend to agree. I think that there's probably a few times where I felt it dragged a little on this revisit, but I still love it. It still makes me cack out loud. And the rock bottoms are just gut punches. Amber Waves bawling her eyes out outside the court is just horrific. And then that final scene of the shootout at Molina's is just incredible. So yeah, 4.5. Very, very strong movie in my canon of go-tos at least once a year.
Damo, how many Chocolate Loves for you for Boogie Nights?
I'm going to do a Morgs with First Blood. I liked about 2/3 of this movie.
Oh.
Love the Spinal Tap part, the parody start.
Yeah.
That stuff. So I love the music in it, but I don't know. I'm not a massive fan. I'm going to give this 3.
3.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow. Okay. G-Man, how many Chocolate Loves for you?
Well, I'm going to go agree a guy on this with my great mate Morgs. It was 97.
Yeah.
We just left on
Yeah.
our travels. Fuck, we just got away together. We're having the time of our lives.
97 was the
Two,
birth
mate.
of the travels. A couple of
No one
mates
gives a fuck.
off the world. A lot of people do give a fuck.
2 people
And-
give a
It's
fuck.
not that many.
2 people give a fuck, and I actually think 50% of the 2 people are out too because he's been iced.
We were straight out of Chroma.
Straight out- we
Oh,
were.
you dickheads are fucking talking about this.
These are not segments.
No, they're not
Listen.
segments.
If we-
On our travels, but 97, yeah, just living it
Yeah.
up. And so I agree with Morgs. 4.5 chocolate loves.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, this is a 5 for me.
Oi!
But I don't think it's a perfect movie. But I love this movie so much,
Mm.
and I
That's
think that the things that bring me down on it, which is the happy ending bit, which I don't think is, I think it's not right. I think we need some darkness in the ending.
No love for the happy ending.
No, and look, I'm a big happy ending guy, but the thing is that there needs to be some darkness. They're in a bad world, and I just think that's the thing. But I made this mistake before by not giving Alien 5
Yeah.
because I wanted to give Aliens 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love
But-
this movie.
You need
And
to go and change your alien vote.
this movie is a 5. It's fucking brilliant. It's so close to being the best thing that Paul Thomas Anderson's ever done. And it
Yeah.
almost could be the best thing that everyone in this movie has ever done. Right?
Yeah.
That's how good this
Yeah.
movie is. And I think, so yeah, 5 for me. G-Man, where does
Excellent
that land us?
rationale.
Well, I've already added up because you didn't do it, so I did it. I took the
Initiative.
initiative. Yeah, so
Oh, well, you've got it open. I thought you'd be doing it.
probably get a raise for that.
You get paid what I get paid.
Yeah, it brings us into 4.38 chocolate loves. Now
Okay.
that's
Still high, nice high.
one below 4.42 salacious crumbs.
Well, that's Return of the Jedi.
It's
Yep.
Not even in that bloody. ballpark.
Salacious crumbs. What's salacious crumb got to do
That's
with
the little animal that
Jedi?
with Jabba.
With Jabba. Pick
4.42
Wow.
bitches.
What was that? Four little bitches.
Uh,
Yep.
Yeah, just tomorrow. Yeah.
4.42 bitch tits.
That's Fight Club.
Fight Club. Yeah.
4.42 underrated 80s movie girlfriends. Movie girlfriends.
What?
Oh, hang on. Underrated movie girlfriend.
Underrated 80s movies girlfriends.
Ferris Bueller.
Yes. So, and it's right above and this is a bit of a travesty, 4.33 king shit cops.
First blood.
Oh,
Now,
first
if Morgs
blood.
hadn't have
Yeah.
ruined that, that would have been well up there. 4.33 Moonlight Grahams.
Field of Dreams.
So that brings us in at number 38.
Okay.
38.
All right.
movie.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I think it should. It
Not
deserves
bad.
to be that high. I know Damo
It
doesn't
does.
agree.
No.
3's low, but anyway, That's fine.
I bumped it up.
you didn't. Okay, gentlemen, we've done it, and we've done it under the runtime of the movie, which is
Oh,
Man,
incredible.
amazing. Amazing.
So, well done, Dan. It's good to have you back.
Great to be back, gentlemen. Probably won't
Happy
come back
106.
next week, but I'll see you in a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Now, next week
Is
we're going a double Wahlburger.
Wahlburger, yeah.
Going
yeah,
double
yeah.
Wahlburger,
Perfect
Oh.
storm.
The Perfect Storm.
Surfing.
Oh, I do like that flick.
George
Clooney?
Clooney.
This is the ensemble.
This is
William
an ensemble.
Fitchner. It
John
is
C.
William
Reilly.
Fitchner.
Double
John C. Reilly again.
John C.
God.
Reilly, yeah.
Double John C. Riley.
And of course,
Yeah.
George the Turner.
Who?
George the Turner. You turn for him.
Oh, well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
George
yeah.
was my original turn. There's not been any. Oh, maybe Brad, but George was the original.
Who's Mark?
You like an older man, don't
Diane
you?
Lane,
You
Yes.
Rorty.
You like a bit.
Yeah.
You like a bit of a weathered dude.
Oh, it's just like one that reminds me of
Ruggedly
myself.
handsome.
Like one that reminds me
You
of
like
myself.
rugged. Bit of rugged, bit of age, bit of wrinkly cock. I like it.
Oh, is that we're doing a dick out ending? We're doing a
For the
dick out
podcast?
ending? Yeah, for the podcast.
Well,
Oh,
no.
the YouTube-
Count to 3.
The YouTube guys will just be on
Let's
fire.
go.
This will be a spike at 2 hours 23 for
Oh,
the dick out ending. People, what you're hearing in the background is the house
Thought of a dick on the table.
is the house song and the lead into Morgs' incredible rock steady Eddie of the cock steady Eddies. And,
or does he have a
it's been
40? I
great.
think it's the alternative title.
Do we
Excellent.
actually know if he has one or not?
It looks like he has a 40.
Yeah, it's
He's
a
got
big
40.
it's a
The
big
rest of these got a 40.
it's a big meat tube. I would have thought he had a cheesy bell end.
You know
okay.
that Wahlberg kept that.
He did kept it. It
Kept
started
it.
to.
Oh, is he?
Started
It's
to
a bit like Morgs' it's starting to disintegrate.
show its age.
Yeah. Well, it gets a lot more sun on the eastern side.
Jesus. Excellent. Okay.
On that note, people, next week, the perfect storm, and we're out. Bye for now.
See ya.
Peace out, bitches.
Sayonara. Ah.